I've never been on one either. Dinner time is going to be easy tonight. Wings to go for game time. They say patience is.
All right, we are live. What's going on, everyone? I am Double D, and welcome to the Las Vegas Motor Speedway South Point 400 watch party. I'm sorry I'm late. I was playing some NASCAR 25, the new NASCAR game that came out, so go get that. I was finished playing that, and now I'm on the watch party. And as I see right now going on, Chase Briscoe has taken the lead away from Hamlin to pole center. And that's pretty much it. Chase Elliott is up to third. Past his teammate Byron. So we do have some movers going on. So it's battle between Toyotas. As usual, Toyota-thon. It's been like that most of the playoffs. I'm going to post to my channels, and then the watch party will be underway.
Harness this and put it in that so you can feel like this. Now you're up to speed. You in? $7 for a coffee? Nah. How about Sonic Salted Caramel Toffee Iced Coffee with cold foam for only $2.99? It's the fancy without the pricey. Better yet, try it for free with any purchase in the Sonic app. Let's meet the starting lineup for Team NBC Africa.
All right, your top 10 as you're running out is Briscoe, Denny Hamlin, Chase Elliott, William Byron, Christopher Bell, Tyler Reddick, Kyle Larson, Joey Logano, Alex Bowman. Then I think 10th place is Bubba Wallace. So that's how they run.
Nice start for the driver of the 19, the Bass Pro Shops tracker Camry. Chase Briscoe has led all 21 laps thus far. And he's gapped his teammate, Denny Hamlin. I want to play some really interesting audio for you inside the 11. Have a listen. A very dirty shift. Just on a hand come off the wheel. That should be just a blip. But you heard it was like 2, maybe even 3 little blips where he had to probably work the pedal and the lever. And that was all the momentum loss needed for the 19 to get by. They're costing the lead. And so now, like we talked about before, how do you deal with this? Like, does Denny have to now, just be very, very sure that he's got it in gear and kind of slow everything down a little bit? Or a bigger concern is something that would get worse. Think about 2 weeks ago in Kansas when he almost won the race. He had that power steering issue. Now here, maybe some gearbox, maybe some shifter
Yeah,
issues.
Christopher Bell, my pick to win, has dropped to 5th. Speaking of that, I got to put that in my chat.
Is in 6th, Tyler Reddick.
I was going to say, if you're looking for a non-playoff driver to upset the playoff driver heavyweight battle today, Tyler Reddick's got to be near the top of the list. Eliminated last week at the Roval by just 12 points. He did not make it to the round of 8, but as you're right on board with the Xfinity onboard mobile camera right there, terrific shot of the spoiler can. That's where Reddick will take advantage of today. You'll notice the traffic starting to migrate up a little bit here at Las Vegas. That is where Reddick is at his best. So as laps go on, that 45 should just get a little bit better, Dylan.
But in Marty, his teammate Bubba Wallace has also noted the migration that has been starting to go on here as they run in the 10th spot. I asked this Richie Charles tonight this morning if they were as good as the JGR cars, and I could barely even finish the sentence before he said yes. We feel really good. And then doubled down and said, I think we're as good, if not better than the Hendrick cars at the front of the field, too. Their balance at the start of this race was a little bit off. Bubba has done a good job to look around and find a window that works for them right now. They've stabilized and run the 10th spot again.
Well, Dylan Tanya is still looking for his first top 10 in a mile and a half track this season. A little surprising, but I mentioned that to coaching Tyler Allen. He said, look, the beginning of the year, we were lacking on performance on intermediates, but recently we've been running top 10 and then had something go wrong. So we have to pace now, but we have to put together a full race. Right now, the team is coaching Ty on the shapes he's making into the corner, telling him it needs to be maybe a little bit more rounded.
They got 54 laps to go on stage 1. It's only lap 27 right now. Briscoe's got a 3-second gap on Hamlin.
What they're trying to get him to do is just stay against the wall a little bit longer. Wait till you get to the bottom of the racetrack a little bit longer to try to improved your arm on corner injury. Toyota on board, Christopher Bell, and that's Kyle Larson, the three-time Vegas winner, down on that low line and able to execute the pass effectively. Look at this. Denny Hamlin under pressure and loses second place to William Byron.
Byron just got past Denny Hamlin.
The fastest lap of the race was like a 29.4 for the 19.
Byron's picked up the speed.
Briscoe. Last lap of 30.80. So a second and a half of grip loss in these tires. This stage will require a green flag pit stop. I think we're only about 6 or 7 laps away. And that might be what we're seeing on this 11. It's just some fall off. So overall grip or balance challenges.
It's interesting to me. It looked like the 11 no regret. The 11 of Denny Hamlin and the 20 of Christopher Bell. Those Toyotas, those Joe Gibbs cars. Both of those are falling back a little bit. They've lost speed as these tires have got some age on them.
52 laps to go in this first stage. Pit stops coming up. Stick around.
Ritual. That small thing that keeps us focused.
A habit we never skip to clear our minds and elevate our performance.
But what do you do to keep your head in the game? To drown out that self-doubt and support your mental health. Because being your best isn't just about taking care of your body. It's about taking care of your mind and your mental health. Discover the resources that you need to keep your mind focused and your mental health a priority.
Buy one Sonic Smasher and get a free large drink in the Sonic app.
Okay, I'm almost done posting to myself.
Smash Angus Beef Sonic Smasher plus a free large drink when you order in the app. It's the QB1 burger deals.
Wi-Fi speeds as fast as home, even when you're on the go.
So there I was, scrolling eBay.
When I saw this,
Still in the box. It's like the exact same one my mom wore.
This whole time it was right there on eBay.
Millions of finds, each with a story. eBay.
Chevy makes America's most dependable trucks. Like the rugged Colorado, the highly capable Silverado 1500, the powerful Silverado HD,
What's up?
compromising Silverado EV, with the off-road ready trail.
All right. So right now,
comes standard.
watching this race going on, Tyler Reddick's making pit stops. So it's Logano. Seems like others trying to different strategies to try to get more points.
Takers on pit road, Joey Logano, Kyle Larson, Tyler Reddick.
Briscoe's been leading most of the race so far. What's up? Yeah, so Logano's going to see how Larson does on his pit stop. He's away. Doesn't look like a slow pit stop. Kind of slow for Logano, but he's away. Yeah, all of them are coming down. There's Christopher Bell. William Byron is in.
This team, though, did not have any in the sprint race.
And Byron's away. Elliott had a slow stop at 11.7. Hamlin's away. 10.2. So Elliott had a slower stop out of round of 8. So
into the run. So see if the 19 can have a clean picks up here, waiting on the left field. All this is going to cost an opportunity. A long stop here. First stop of the day.
and a long stop for Chase Briscoe. I take that back. Chase Briscoe had to work out in round of 8. And he's probably going to lose the lead to Hamlin. Actually, William Byron. Yeah, Byron is going to swoop right past Chase Briscoe.
lost in the green flag cycle. Reddick goes by. Lawson goes by. And Byron had already.
I mean, I was debating on picking Byron for this race, but he usually does well in the spring. Usually whenever it's the fall, Hendrick doesn't really do that good at the mile and a half, but Byron doing really good so far. But Tyler Reddick right behind William Byron is trying to challenge for the lead here. Well, pit cycle hasn't ended yet, but it's going to be for the lead once pit cycles go around. But Byron kind of extends the gap in front of Tyler Reddick right there.
We haven't been particularly strong in the Martinsville fall race, so he's got his eyes on succeeding today.
Plug up my phone real quick.
I think that adds pressure. I know they're saying, hey, we're going to get it done. But the truth of the matter is, when you're not getting it done, it's hard to understand how you're going to flip the switch and all of a sudden do it. So a good start to the weekend, good practice, good qualifying, a good start to the race. So right now they're getting everything they need.
Coming up on some traffic goes by Catherine Legg. And it's got to do Lawson on the traffic. JJ Yaley in the mix there as well. So just carefully weaving his way through. That's Ross Chestnut.
Interesting, Catherine Legg is in this race. I didn't know that. But here's the top 10 as they run. We got Michael McDowell, Todd Gilliland, William Byron, Tyler Reddick, Kyle Larson, Chase Briscoe, Denny Hamlin, Carson Hocevar, Christopher Bell. Oh, wait, it just changed for a second. Elliott's in 8th, Briscoe's in 9th, and Bowman is in 10th. Still a long race to go, but Penske's not doing good. Logano's in 13th, and Blaney is in 16th. But you never know about Penske, though. You know, Logano or Blaney may pull some type of fuel strategy to win this race like last year. Hope not. Michael McDowell's in. Todd Gilliland's eventually going to pit, and that's going to get Byron the lead.
McDowell's service pulls away. Gilliland remains on the racetrack. There's Gilliland right there, the 8th. Kyle Busch unlapping himself. 34, trying to get the pit row. That was very aggressive to try to pit from the second lane.
William Byron is like, what are you doing, buddy?
I mean, you can't exit the interstate from the left lane. You got to get blended over. And just a little bit behind William Byron's 24. There is a good scrap going on between Chase Briscoe and Kyle Larson. Briscoe making up for that unusual stop. Cost them several seconds. Here it is. These guys have been going at it for about the last 3 laps.
Yeah, Larson just got past Briscoe, but Briscoe's going to have a run right here. Larson blocks on the inside, takes that air away from Chase Briscoe and maintains the position. Yeah, I wasn't on here at the beginning because I was binge playing Heat 5 before I got on here.
Tyler Reddick running second. He was 6th when the cycle started. The 19 was leading the race, and now he's running 4th. It shows you how quickly things can change. It's not just about going around the racetrack fast. It's about hitting your pit road well. It's about having good pit stops. It's about strategy. This is a team sport.
Yeah, Kyle Larson carrying that Zach Bryan. Or Zach Brown. Zach Brown paint scheme. In the number 5. Michael McDowell's gotten a penalty. Too fast entering, I believe. Oh, still got a couple cars trying to get into pit road. Oh, he hit the box. That's what it was.
It's a violation. And have all 4 below. Now, if he would have hit the box, turned right, went back on the racetrack, it would have been legal. Just would have lost a bunch of time. Now, so that penalty is a roll through. That's the sort of miscue that every playoff driver is scared of.
Yes. Almost looked like maybe they called him.
Yeah, look at that. Beside Reddick, all, let's see, 1.
Race leader William Byron coming up.
There are about 7 playoff drivers in the top 10. Only Ryan Blaney's not in it right now.
Briscoe currently has led 35 laps, lost control of the green flag pit stop. Right side looks good. What I really want you to focus on is this exchange back here in that area. Watch this jack band. He's going to hang this tire, think it's fine. It's not. Oh, he has to go back in, move it.
Yeah, just slow on the right rear for or the left rear. I think it's the left rear to Chase Briscoe.
The awareness that there's a problem back there, that's the sort of play that can keep you in the race.
I talked to James Smalls, the crew chief on this car yesterday, and I asked him, I said, you guys have speed. What do you got to do to get to the next round, have a chance to win a championship? And he said, we can't beat ourselves. We cannot make mistakes. We cannot have bad pit stops. We cannot have bad restarts. We can't get in wrecks. We can't have poor strategy. If we go do our jobs, we will have a chance to win a championship, but we also don't have enough buffer in regard to points to make mistakes. Marty. Yeah, Jeff, I talked to James Small about that same exact situation because it's kind of been a rough playoff for this 19 pit crew on pit road. And a couple of weeks ago, he got the team together during the week and said, hey, guys, listen, I'm not asking for lightning fast stops. I just want clean stops. I just want to have the ball-up stops. So, Steve, that probably plays into what you saw just a moment ago, the patience to say, hey, we can make this really bad stop, but the calmness to say, let's get it clean as much as we can. It may not be fast, but let's not lose any more spots.
Byron's extended the gap on Reddick by a second.
I do agree, Mark. You're absolutely right. It wasn't an
Still 32 laps to go in stage one. Points are tied between Briscoe and Bell right now. Elliott is 7 points out. Blaney's also 7 points out. Logano is 29 points out.
South Point 400 here in Las Vegas. 32 laps to go in the opening stage. William Byron leads the way.
Tennessee Titans. Music City Lyrics.
Oh, no. Really hope Elliott has a good race today. Don't want to see him getting eliminated. Want to see him make the championship 4 at least.
Is Shaq available? Yeah, because he's not going to say.
And, of course, win the championship. Good dad, 99 subscribers. I saw it's at 98 and one more, and I'm at 100. Keep it going, guys.
Words of wisdom for the family.
Eat more wings.
Wow. Let that sink in. Kids, I think you'd all agree that these were words that your grandfather used.
No, it was kind of weird when the race started. They started at 4:30. Usually it's at 2:30 or earlier.
What do you do to keep your
I guess he started later because they're on the West Coast.
Support your mental health. Because being your best isn't just about taking care of your body. It's about taking care of your mind and your mental health. Discover the resources that you need to keep your mind focused and your mental health a priority.
Liberty Mutual customized my car insurance, so I only pay for what I need. What a great day. What no day. What a mess day.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
When you're young, you don't just get handed trust.
And Byron has extended that gap on Tyler Reddick. It seems like he's got a good car so far. But this race is going to go into the evening, potentially tonight, so I bet conditions are going to change for the cars.
Doesn't make something timeless. It's timeless. Do you want your name to last forever? You have to build your legacy, one step at a time.
You got a great car, great deal. We're going to you. Fight to the end, no matter what happens. Today may make your life.
Yep, they're showing NASCAR 25. I was playing that before I got on here.
You're watching the NASCAR Cup Series playoffs here on USA. It's the South Point Hotel Casino 400. Beautiful day, and that RV's onboard camera. Spoiler cam just shows us how beautiful it is. 570s, a little bit breezy. Yesterday was flat out windy with gusts up to 30 miles an hour. Today we're about half of that, 15, 16 miles an hour. Hey, Kim Coon, it was a frustrating stop for the 9, and Chase Elliott fans have noticed that he has dropped. What happened?
Yeah, that's right. He entered that green flag cycle of pit stops third, now ultimately run 6th. You're going to see this replay here. No major problems in terms of gun issues or problems with the tire changes. He just goes long in the box. So further into that pit box than he had intended, which kind of messes up the choreography of the team.
Yeah, so Chase Elliott went in the box too long, and that lost him a little bit of time. He just got past Hamlin, and now he's 5th. He's about to chase down Chase Briscoe.
But this pit road is known for being slick. For something about the concrete, Jeff, it's almost just slipperier. As you see these guys cleaning the rubber, perhaps from others, they're not allowed to put any chemical down. You can clean it with like a brake clean you see there, but then a lot of people use like a Coke syrup, like literally the sticky syrup you get in a soda can. They'll just stick a hole in the can, spray it down, and try to get it as grippy as possible. They're very slippery to stop in as well as accelerate out of. So, okay, so
Yeah, so Elliott just got past Hamlin and Briscoe. He's up to 4th. Look what that does to the points. Elliott is now 1 point below the cutoff line. Bell's 1 point above the cutoff line. Briscoe trying to battle back, but Elliott just got that run on the top.
Hamlin's teammate Chase Briscoe, so making up for those lost positions on pit road, now back up to 4th. So William Byron has a 1.5 second.
Elliott's got a fast car too. The Hendrick cars came to race today.
The non-playoff drivers in 8th and 9th, and Joey Logano in the top 10.
You want to know how hard cup racing is? Josh Berry won this race in the spring, and he just got lapped. He is running in 27th position, and William Byron just went by him, Dylan.
Yeah, and so this started yesterday in practice for them. Spoke with Miles Daly, the crew chief, and he admitted they started a little conservative in their setup due to the Team Penske tire issues at Kansas a couple weeks ago. Remember, they had 2 cars that had tire issues, and then just kind of got behind from there. The other important
Yeah, you look at Josh Berry's stats: 1 win, 3 top 5s, and 6 top 10s. Not that good of a season for him, even with that 1 win.
any feedback that Josh has may go towards Jonathan Hassler and Ryan Blaney on the 12 team. So good or bad, anything they can provide to that team to help them.
Take note, SVG is running in the top 20. 1 spot behind, in front of him is Suarez in 15.
It's interesting how Penske has split up, right? We heard of Joey Logano, Cindric is helping the 22 car. But look, they all work together. They all communicate. They all have done a great job. The playoff results speak for themselves and the championships they've won, Marty. Jeff, we saw the last round when it was cut down to roll from 12 to 8, where 1 point mattered for this team. Joey Logano in the 22. And just a moment ago, spotter Coleman Presley radioed to Logano, listen, there's 20 to go in stage 1. You are 10th. You have the last point so far in this stage. And look right behind him. Ty Gibbs is catching them very quickly. So Logano going to have to do his best blocking effort with a really tight race car to hang on to that last stage point.
Well, speaking of blocking, he ran up on the back of the 41 of Cole Custer on corner entry. Killed the momentum of the 22, and he is going to have some issues.
Logano's in 10th, the last point position for the stage. He's blocking Ty Gibbs at the moment.
Kind of tougher start than what they would have liked for the 2 Team Penske Ford drivers who are in the playoffs. Logano 10th.
And now Elliott is about to pass Larson.
Meanwhile, teammates at it towards the front of the field. Chase Elliott.
Elliott really driving it to the front.
Elliott continues this storming comeback drive. Won at Kansas. Mentioned that storming drive from 10th to 1st and that short little sprint of a restart. I still love
the Larson.
I still love his lineup.
Scout got momentum on the middle.
Obviously resulted in him bouncing off Denny Hamlin and winning. He said, I don't know how it was going to end up. I don't know what the result was going to be, but I wasn't going to lift. Yeah, that's commitment. Love it.
Saw an opportunity, and he was going to do whatever it took. Motorsports has to be happy with what they're seeing right now. William Byron leading, Chase Elliott, Larson 3rd, 4th, Bowman at 9th.
The other side of that, a year that they're looking for a turnaround, that 8 of Kyle Busch right here being passed by Kyle Larson back in 28. I just can't think of a year where Las Vegas native. I mean, this is the champion of the sport. And they just don't have it as a group. You know, obviously they don't know what's missing. I don't know what's missing. If anyone knew, they would try to make changes. It's not hard work. I'm confident that the RCR organization is continuing to try to dig down and find something for this driver. But you can just see just the raw speed and grip of that 8 car really not there week in and week out.
He's one of 6 Cup champions in this field.
Yeah, so Elliott was about to pass Larson, but could not get it done.
On our opening feature, the beginning of the broadcast.
Your top 10 as your own got William Byron, Tyler Reddick, Kyle Larson, Chase Elliott, Chase Briscoe, Denny Hamlin.
Down to the bottom. He is trying to pass the most difficult
Christopher Bell, Bubba Wallace, Alex Bowman, and Joey Logano in 10th.
is unbelievably good and not making mistakes, putting you in a position that you don't want to be in.
14 to go, and if Ty Gibbs could get that position away, that would stop Logano getting a stage point.
Yeah, William Byron's just on a rocket right now. So whoever's watching, what do you think of the NASCAR 25 game? I think it's pretty fun. The only thing I'm disappointed about is the paint booth. I wish they had more options on the numbers.
For 5-star backyards, yellow wood brand pressure treated pine. If it doesn't have this yellow tag, you don't want.
Happy birthday, Grandpa.
Words of wisdom for the family. Eat more wings. Wow. Let that sink in. Kids, I think you'd all agree that these were words that your grandfather used.
What's good? I'm Josh Johnson.
Yeah, I believe Byron's going to win this stage.
In fact, nobody switched teams more than I have. But I'm done with all that. I'm switching to straight talk. We're good. They got plans as low as $25 a month, real unlimited data. Come on, great news. Get it at straighttalk.com and Walmart.
Buy one Sonic Smasher and get a free large drink in the Sonic app.
Let me take a look at the NFL scores. I want to see what's going on there.
When you order in the app. It's the QB1 Burger Deals.
Your Honor, as a rebuttal witness, could call Melvin Pritchard to the stand.
It's not too late. You can still walk away.
The question you want to ask it.
Buddy, you're a fighter. You never surrender. It's what got us this far, but it can also sink us.
Okay, so Patriots beat the Saints. The Panthers beat the Cowboys. Ooh, that's an upset. Colts beat the Cardinals. Not really surprised by that. The Rams beating the Ravens. Not surprised because Lamar's out. Chargers beating the Dolphins. Oh, Ryan Blaney with a flat tire. And his car's destroyed. Wow.
Right now, the driver just a little bit panicked. He said the steering isn't working. Everything feels broken. They kind of tried to talk a little off the ledge.
Yeah, that's before stage 1, so he's not going to get any stage points either. Bad day if you're a Blaney fan. Wow. Unbelievable. He was battling Ty Gibbs.
You can hear it bottoming out. You can hear the left front bottoming out and start slapping up the rubber. So definitely a tire goes down.
Yeah, a tire went down for Blaney. He just went into the wall.
Into the wall. The wall, heavy damage to the steering. Left front already flat. So I don't know if he ran something over or what the cause was, but the left front goes down and into the wall for the 12 car. He was last off pit road in the mid-30s.
Yeah, he's getting out of that car.
You know, about 30 laps on
It's probably going to be in a must-win situation now.
he hit so hard it broke all the steering.
We'll either have to win Talladega or Martinsville, which both those races he's pretty good at.
First race.
But they're not guaranteed, of course.
So it's now evident that Ryan Blaney is going to have to do it the hard way to try and make the championship four. Talladega next weekend, Martinsville the following weekend, to give himself a chance of being a two-time Cup Series champ. Look at the updated points, bottom left of your screen.
Yeah, Blaney's minus 34 now.
His teammate was joined him at the bottom with this wrecked race car. Great conversation on top of the
Crazy.
car. Ryan will have to go to the infield care center to be evaluated after getting out of the race car. Doing a nice job of composing himself. I can't imagine the world's going to be working at fast forward right here.
Well, he's taking a look at the scores.
It's one thing to just not have
Okay,
the
Chargers
rush
beat the
speed.
Dolphins.
That's
Seahawks
what
beat the
they
Jaguars.
always do. These teams continue to
Broncos
run
beat the
now.
Jets.
But now he knows he's standing here talking to
Steelers beat the Browns. Raiders are destroying the Titans right now. Close game between the 49ers and Buccaneers. Bengals just scored a touchdown on my team, the Packers.
This grabbed our attention big time.
You see right here.
And what? They have the ball again? Okay, now we got the ball. Okay.
Bush is what happened.
Come on, don't give me PTSD from that Browns game.
He and the 20 almost crashed because of it. Bell sees it happening. Bell goes to the top. Hamlin loses the front end, starts up the racetrack. Look how close that was.
Well, Hamlin got loose and almost took Bell out.
Curious timing of the yellow. 7 to go, 6 to go this time by. I can't see pit road light. Okay, it's green. Pit road is going to be open. I think obviously every team wants tires. All the playoff cars are to the front. So does everyone pit? I mean, that's the call you want to make. Everybody wants to come down and get new tires, but do you only put 2 on and try to guarantee stage points? So maybe some gamesmanship here on pit road, Kim.
We're going to have to watch closely to the 9 stop as he slid.
All right, everybody's pitting pretty much.
Earlier, hits his marks right there. He said the balance is pretty good, just managing the front tires for fresh Goodyears. You see the middle of your screen, William Byron said tight to fire up, but good on the long
Okay, Elliott, 10 seconds flat. Byron, 9.7.
Strategizing the run to minimize that problem, but they'll get more aggressive, freeing it up here with the chassis adjustment.
And Larson's away.
Chase Briscoe said it was better taking off. It just takes 20 laps for our car to come in. You see a few cars flash by the 19, but a much cleaner stop for the 19 bus for William Byron will win the race off pit road.
Yeah, Elliott keeps the same position. Briscoe picks up 2. Reddick loses 3.
This was a hard hit.
And Hamlin picks up 1.
That will hurt points-wise big time for the 2023 champion, Ryan Blaney.
We're about to head into stage 2 soon.
Sometimes things fall right into place, but other times they just fall. No. But at least you can get it fixed now and pay later in 4 interest-free payments at SafeLife.com. Awesome. And SafeLife can come to you for free, anytime, anywhere, and do everything you need to get back on the road. All set. Here you go. Thank you. Take care. Get it fixed now and pay later at SafeLife.com.
SafeLife repairs.
Everyone has a vision. That small thing to keep us focused. A habit we never skip. To clear our minds and elevate our performance.
But what do you do to keep your head
Yeah, so we're probably going to have a couple of laps shoot out
yourself down and support your
to the end of stage 1.
Because being your best isn't just about taking care of your body.
It's about taking care of your mental health.
I just hope Elliott has a good race. I mean, if other drivers have problems, he can capitalize on that and get more points than they can.
Every cheer, every boo, every, it all comes together. On Friday Night SmackDown Live. Hey. Style or substance. Somehow it became one or the other. But there is another choice. Not stopping until you have everything in the GMC Sierra. Or get 0% APR with a total value of over $5,800 on this Sierra 1500 model.
Visit your Greater St. Louis GMC dealers.
When you live with diabetes, progress is having your coffee like you like it.
without an audience. The Freestyle Libre 3 Plus sensor tracks your glucose in real time, so everyone else.
No, like honestly, I would be playing NASCAR 25 while I'm watching a race, but the race I'm watching the same TV I use for NASCAR 25. I'm having to watch the race on because if I watch it on this TV, the stream acts really slow on it, so I can only use one TV.
25 NASCAR Cup Series playoffs continue here on USA, and there is the South Point Hotel, Casino, and Spa. This is the South Point 400. Now, on Friday, everyone loves to have some fun when they come to Vegas. The South Point Hotel, Casino, and Spa hosted the Brendan Gaughan Celebrity Blackjack Tournament, where over $40,000 was raised for charity. Cup Series stars like local driver Noah Gregson, Kyle Busch, Chase Briscoe, they let the chips stack to support Speedway children's charities. And make sure you stop by the South Point next time you're in Vegas, because that's where the races stay. Fun night. All right, Jeff, what did you make about the timing of that yellow, and how does that impact the field in general?
Well, Steve talked about how the people that are trying to earn stage points with their.
All right, so it's going to be William Byron, Kyle Larson, Chase Briscoe, Chase Elliott, Tyler Reddick, top 5.
So with this, before this caution came
Larson and Elliott picked the top, Byron and Briscoe picked the bottom.
all the way up to 35. So
It'll be interesting to see how this restart's going to go. Hopefully, Chase Elliott can capitalize on this restart.
Just a reminder, third car on the inside there, just off screen, the 11 of Denny Hamlin had the lead on the original start, couldn't get from 4th to 5th cleanly, lost the lead. We'll see if that's a standalone issue or if we'll see any other. He had no issues on the green flag pit stops, but it would be hard to tell. We'll see right here with them all packed up if he has any issues.
Good shot there of the official pace car for today's playoff race, the 2025 Toyota GR Supra, leading the field to green. They'll come into the Echo Park Automotive restart zone here shortly. Let's see who gets the best jump. If you're just joining us, big news, biggest news from stage 1. Ryan Blaney of Team Penske has crashed out of this race. And that's big time.
All right.
Both Team Penske
Coming to the restart zone.
bottom of the playoff points. Here's that Echo Park Automotive
Green flags in the air. 3 laps to go in stage 1. Byron gets a great restart. Being pushed by Chase Briscoe.
Got his teammate right behind Denny Hamlin in that AM/PM Camry, that purple car down on the low line. Stretching their legs down the back stretch.
Oh, Hamlin tried to go 3 wide, but he got blocked by Chase Briscoe right there.
From the 19 to the 11.
Wow.
Slows Hamlin down a little bit, takes the momentum away from him. He recovers nicely, though.
Keep an eye on that white
2 laps to go. And Hamlin makes contact with Elliott. The tire smoke between them. Yeah, Hamlin not happy about that restart.
Going at it at the front of this field.
A little bit further back, Joey Logano trying to get points in this stage. Got put 3 wide, lost a couple spots.
Elliott probably got like a tire rub or something just because of that stupid contact with Hamlin. Yeah, he's falling back.
Look at Bubba Wallace in that Dayglow
He's probably just trying to nurse it so he can get to the end of the stage.
3 wide down the back stretch.
And he almost got wrecked by Christopher Bell.
Stage points on the line. William Byron is going to grab the maximum here.
And Byron's going to win stage 1. Larson and Briscoe battling. Larson's going to get 2nd. 3rd, Briscoe. 4th, Hamlin. 5th, Elliott. 6th, Bubba Wallace. 7th, Christopher Bell. 8th, Tyler Reddick. 9th, Ty Gibbs. And 10th, Joey Logano. For stage 1.
Maybe that 24 is coming good. Really, when it
All right, I'll be right back, guys.
the round of 8, first stage win goes to William Byron.
COPD is an ugly reality. I watch as this world just keeps getting smaller. But then, Trelegy helped us see things a little differently. With 3 medicines in 1 inhaler, Trelegy keeps airways open for a full 24 hours and prevents future flare-ups. Once daily Trelegy also improves lung function, so he can breathe more freely all day and night.
Trelegy won't replace a rescue inhaler for sudden breathing problems. Tell your doctor if you have a heart condition or high blood pressure before taking it. Do not take Trelegy more than prescribed. Trelegy may increase your risk of thrush, pneumonia, and osteoporosis. Call your doctor if worsened breathing, chest pain, mouth or tongue swelling, problems urinating, vision changes, or eye pain occur.
Ask your doctor about once daily Trelegy for COPD, because breathing should be beautiful all day and night.
One of the last minute getaway calls. Answer it. Book last minute deals on thousands of stays with Verbo.
Mint is still $15 a month for premium wireless. And if you haven't made the switch yet, here are 15 reasons of why you should. 1, it's $15. 2, seriously, it's $15 a month. 3, no big contracts. That's actually an elaboration at 1.2, but it counts. 4, I use it. 5, my mom uses it. 6, you can bring your own phone if you want. 7, also your number. Bring that too. 8, are you planning me off? That's what's happening, right? Okay. This is my commercial.
There's a reason we do all this shit today. Launching and battling over a bottle of shit. You harness this and put it in that so you can feel like this. Now you're up to speed. You in?
Let's make this starting lineup for Team NBC Africa. Who? What is that? That's 6'9". Tracy the Green.
No, they're doing nice.
Fizz. Jamal Crawford. That's the team. Carmelo Anthony.
Are they even going to intro us?
And Reggie Miller.
Big tip-off, October 21st, only on NBC and Peacock. Are we supposed to play them?
NASCAR on USA is brought to you by the South Point Hotel, Casino and Spa, where the races stay in Las Vegas. Chewy, for life with pets. There's Chewy with everything. And by Progressive, save when you bundle motorcycle, RV, and boat insurance. Visit progressive.com.
We embarked the winner of stage 1. It all started in the restart zone. You can't do it better than this. Watch him drag. As soon as he gets hit by the 19, off he goes. Now he enters turn 1 with nobody beside him. Now it's just hit your marks and you're going to win this stage.
Then there was contact between Denny Hamlin and Chase Elliott. Look at this, Steve.
Yeah, it's interesting. I'm not sure if Denny thought the 9 was going up, because it's definitely Denny who seems to be changing lanes and gets into that left front of the 9 here on board. Listen, Chase is like, man, what's happening here, buddy? I'm out here. Back half the field comes to pit road. All the leaders stay on the racetrack, so no big surprise.
While they do that, we'll take advantage, squeeze in a quick break, come back, get ready to fire up stage 2.
Before taking Breztri for my COPD, I had bad days. Days ruined by flare-ups. It could permanently damage my lungs. Then I talked to my doctor about Breztri.
I'm back.
I noticed things changed. Breztri gave me better breathing.
Heard nobody pitted, so
Starting within 5 minutes.
see how that restart's gonna go.
Breztri also helped improve my symptoms.
Woo.
And was even proven to reduce flare-ups, including those that could send me to the hospital. Now, I worry less about bad days and enjoy more good days.
Breztri won't replace.
Yeah, hopefully Elliott gets a better restart.
It's not for asthma. Tell your doctor.
Hamlin was racing really aggressive that last one.
Breztri may increase your risk of thrush, pneumonia, and osteoporosis. Call your doctor if worsened breathing, chest pain, mouth or tongue swelling, problems urinating, vision changes, or eye pain occur. Can't afford your medication? AstraZeneca may be able to help.
Ask your doctor about Breztri for COPD.
This is an SVU Superfan Marathon.
All right, Rollins, let's go.
Hi, I'm Kelly Goodrich, and I'm back to host the Rock and Rollins Marathon. All the best. Me.
The SVU Superfan Rock and Rollins Marathon tomorrow.
Only on USA.
I'm Maya, and these are my breasts. From sports bras to minimizer bras, we've had a complicated relationship. And then I found the love, breast cancer. During treatment, I asked about Kisqali, a pill that can help reduce my risk of cancer with time. Now, I have a new perspective on what matters.
Kisqali, with an aromatase inhibitor, is for adults with stage 2 and 3 HR positive, HER2 negative, early breast cancer with a high risk of recurrence. Kisqali may cause serious skin reactions, liver problems, and low white blood cell counts, and may result in serious infections. Life-threatening lung problems and abnormal heartbeats can occur. Your doctor should test your heart and blood before and during treatment. Tell your doctor if you have new or worsening cough, chest pain, or dizziness. Before taking Kisqali, tell your doctor all your medical conditions, medicines you take, and if you're breastfeeding, pregnant, or planning to be, as it can harm an unborn baby. Common side effects include nausea, headache, and tiredness.
I'm doing more today to help protect my tomorrow because I'm more than just breast cancer.
If you're a WWE fan, you know who this guy is. Yeah, special guest with us today, Braun Strowman. The WWE legend is here in the house, watching, witnessing, and loving these NASCAR Cup Series playoffs. He is on the Peacock Pit Box with Brad Doherty, Dale Jarrett, DJ, and Brad were worried that he was going to pick him up and throw him off the pit box. So, but you're safe. Welcome, Braun, and enjoy your time with the guys.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, glad to have you here. Things got a little wild over here at Chase Elliott's pit. These wild race fans after that contact with Denny Hamlin. So it's time to bring in a little extra security. 7-footer, not enough. Hey, man, welcome. I know you're a huge race fan.
No, man, it's absolutely awesome, man. My times in NASCAR growing up right outside Mooresville, North Carolina, stuff like that. WWE Superstar for the last decade. And now my new television show, Everything on the Menu with Braun Strowman, premieres next Friday, October 24th on USA Network, right after SmackDown. Oh, yeah.
That's fantastic. So what do you think thus far?
Oh, man, I tell you what, if this isn't the heartbeat of America going on right behind us, if this doesn't get your soul fired up, give you goosebumps, I don't know what to tell you, man. This is what it's all about, baby.
Hey, guys, I don't know how things are in the booth, but security's pretty good down here for me.
It's safe in these days.
If he orders everything on the menu, Brad will help him.
Absolutely. Well, Braun, you've come to a good day. First race of the round of 8. Beautiful day here in Nevada. And we're just getting the field.
Start research about to happen. Byron and Larson side by side. Chase Briscoe, Denny Hamlin, Chase Elliott, and Bubba Wallace.
Yeah, they size each other up, pushing, shoving, some heavy battles. The playoff car is still on.
They were aggressive. I don't think they'll be as aggressive this restart, though.
Other than the big news you pointed out of Blaney's accident, right? Missing playoff points, or excuse me, stage points was a big hurt. That accident's going to be even a bigger penalty now, since how every other playoff driver finished inside the top 10.
For you and Jeff, because of your respective racing IQs and your time, your tenure in the sport, I love listening to your thoughts and opinions. And you felt that you saw something in the 24, and then we all got to hear it for ourselves in the pre-race pep talk. He's got the eyes on today. He's ready to go.
Yeah, I think just that the entire group has to find that next level when the stage presents itself, and I think that young driver behind the wheel.
Okay, pace car's going in.
Break out of the shell. That type of performance could be today.
Green flag's going to be back in the air.
Echo Park Automotive Restart Zone, South Point 400. Let's do it. Here we go. Stage 2 underway.
All right, this time not quite as good of a restart.
Oh, wow. Byron almost wrecked.
Almost turned.
Chase Briscoe into the back of William Byron, and he almost went through the grass. What a save.
See Larson on the outside. That's what Larson wants. He wants to try to pitch off William Byron, not let him turn the car the way he wants.
Briscoe making it 3 wide.
Briscoe on the inside. He's on the attack. Larson goes to the lead. Byron is
Now Larson's in the lead.
going backwards. Hamlin's up on the high side. Disappointed there.
Yeah, Byron did not have a good restart there.
As a restart, take a look, Jeff. Yep. The 19 just trying to push. Briscoe trying to give a push. And they just don't get lined up. And then I think Briscoe is actually going to try to make a pass here.
That was inches away, or maybe an inch away from hooking and coming back up into the field. What an escape for William Byron.
Talked about how important that restart was to win the stage, and you can see the difference. William did not get a great restart.
I think Elliott's got a long run car. You can tell he struggles on the restarts.
And now, instead of racing for the lead, there's a battle for third.
We talk about turning points. Remember, it was the 19th turning point, losing the lead on the green flag stop. That gave it to Byron. Byron then dominated 45 laps left. He's now lost the lead. What does Kyle Larson do? Can he keep it, or will Briscoe attack as he's trying here at the 19 and go back up and take it away?
That run from the 24, hugging the white line, down on that low line, and made up a considerable amount of ground on Chase Briscoe. Guy who has won 2 of the last 3 races here in Vegas leads the way in this new scheme. The Zach Brown band, number 5. Look at this angry little bunch.
This is why keeping your track position is so important. It is an absolute bar fight in the back. I mean, gloves off, 2 wide, 3 wide, big block from the 3 of Dylan on the 16.
And a mixture of tires back there. Remember, some guys did not hit and some did. The guys that waited around to get back on the lead lap, they all pitted. They're trying to use those tires to move forward.
Oh, that's going to be really tight.
Ross Chastain's trying to split Austin Dillon and Alex Bowman in the 48. New scheme for Bowman in that all green, love your mind, Ally 48. That Chastain does split him.
Yeah, it looks like Briscoe and Byron are battling now.
Briscoe just doesn't.
So Byron's regrouped, and he's going to try to pass Briscoe for second, but Briscoe's going to battle him. Tell Byron's got the best car right now.
Great cause. 48 trying to give a great run, but cannot get out of the mix. Oh, there we go. I think Byron's got him now.
There he got him. And Briscoe's going to try to cross him over. Briscoe, let's see what he does. Really can't overdrive the entry because of the pace of that 24 car. Look at William Byron. He is rolling.
It's a perfect example of a pass taking 2 laps, though, right? He got position, knew he was going to get crossed over, but he really wanted to be on the outside. Now we'll see if he tries to take that same approach on the 5.
This is something we haven't seen from this 24 car lately. They really haven't had the pace to recover from problems.
It's that time of the year, top 4 on the racetrack, all ranked in the top 4 of laps led this year. So no surprise, they are all at the front of this racetrack.
Here comes Hamlin.
Yeah, I think they got this 11-car batter.
Looks like it's a 4-car battle for the lead right now.
Sometimes we have a loose race car, just that heat cycle jump will make it a little more secure, easier to drive. Well,
Now Hamlin's going to try to battle Briscoe on the bottom.
In the long runs where he got in trouble on the first stage. Let's see if they got it tight. Oh, boy. Briscoe.
Oh, Briscoe, big run on the outside.
He is amped up.
Byron shuts the door.
These 2 have turned on quite the show. Byron led 45 laps so far. Briscoe led 35. They dominated the early proceedings in this South Point 400.
And that move on the 24, on the 19, on the exit of turn 2 to shut the door there, that was like the final stage move for the first half of the year. That's not something we have seen this early in the race. You can just see the intensity of the racing is higher. They know what's on the line.
If William Byron goes on to win this race later today, we will go back to that restart, the start of stage 2, when these 2 came together. And it was just so close for William Byron ending up in the grass and maybe spinning around.
So Byron's going to try to pass Briscoe again. Briscoe tied off the inside. And Byron's passed Briscoe now.
This is aggressive. It's fun to watch. It's also fun when you're in that car. And you know the guy.
Elliott's about to be part of that battle, too. He's in 5th.
Between those 2.
Barring the yellow, this should be a rinse and repeat situation. You're going to pit with about 30 to 35 laps on your tires. Let's call it 20 to 25 laps from now.
Just hearing the roar of the Toyota engine there aboard Denny Hamlin. Here comes Chase Elliott. You may have seen the headlines this week that NASCAR announced they're going to ramp things up next year, horsepower-wise, to 750 horsepower on all tracks less than a mile and a half and road courses. So what are your thoughts on that, Jeff?
Yeah, it's something drivers have been wanting for a long time, is just trying to get more horsepower in an effort, not just to make the cars go faster. It's not about that. It's as Goodyear has developed tires that fall off on speed, that has made racing really good. Goodyear's done a great job this year bringing some new technology. Bringing more horsepower will make those rear tires wear out quicker. Ultimately making the cars to drive the best, have the best opportunity to win the race, and also trying to make some passing on short tracks and road courses.
Looking through the field, after the first 5, all playoff drivers, then Tyler Reddick and his teammate Bubba Wallace, and then Ty Gibbs, Joey Logano runs 9th, and Shane Van Gisbergen, the man who won last weekend at the Roval in Charlotte. He's got this really cool design on the 88 today. Jockey sponsorship and partnership. And he was very grateful to them. You can't see it because it's quite intricate, but it's the silver fern of New Zealand and the stars of the New Zealand flag on there. So they said to Shane, we'll let you have some creative license here, and he feels very honoured to be running this, and he's running in the top 10.
finished 10th in Kansas, right? And so we're starting to see SVG not only be extraordinary on the road courses, but learning how to be competitive on the ovals. Dylan.
We're getting a look at Christopher Bell riding on board with him as he works around the racetrack in the 11th spot right now. They battled a free condition all day, and at the end of the stage one stops, Christopher told crew chief Adam Stevens, just leave it alone for this restart. Feel like it's maybe going to come to us. They haven't said anything. Bell hasn't on this run, but they've lost some positions here and out of position to score stage points as they run right now with 65 to go in the second stage. Chip, when we go on board like this and you're looking at Christopher at work, what are you looking for?
Looking for how much his hands are moving. See, he takes his hand off the wheel on the straights. Kind of stretch your hand down a little bit. His car obviously doesn't drive horrible. Not a ton of wheel input. The race car driver drives the car not only with vision, but with feel. You have to feel that the car is tight. It won't turn well enough, or if the back end is loose, the rear end's not.
It looks like Larson's extending that gap on Byron.
How hard you can drive the
We got
car.
Chase Briscoe, Denny Hamlin, Chase Elliott,
Because of those two things.
Tyler Reddick, Bubba Wallace, Ty Gibbs, Roy Logano, and Shane Van Gisbergen in 10th. SVG having another good run in the top 10 at a mile and a half. Definitely think SVG is going to be better next year.
He doesn't even know he's doing it. Right? It's just so natural for him.
Kyle Lawson has around about a second advantage over his Hendrick Motorsports teammate William Byron. Here it is here. New scheme leads the way.
Right. It's so safe and protected out there.
That's why I never leave home without a photo of the little ones.
Bracelet for my husband. Lucky Rabbit's foot.
Lucky rabbit named Scoot. It's Swedish. That's a whole rabbit. Named Scoot.
Well, there's really no need for a lucky charm when you ride.
Not when America's #1 motorcycle insurance got your back. We're just going to ignore the fact that Carl has a rabbit. Named Scoot.
Oh, Cosmo. I'm just not really ready to let go of summer dresses.
Okay, yes. A layer, a cute boot, one foot in the sand, one in the leaf pile. Summer's fall.
Yeah, so let's see where all the playoff drivers are running. So we got Kyle Larson first, Byron second, Briscoe third, Hamlin fourth, Chase Elliott sixth, Joy Logano ninth, Christopher Bell 11th, and then the only playoff driver out of the race, Ryan Blaney, who crashed out in the wall in stage 1 in 38. Dead last one.
With eliminations at 16, 12, 8.
So because of that, Blaney's going to be in a must-win going into Martinsville. Not just Martinsville, Talladega and Martinsville.
And trust me, Toyota's ready for victory lane. Now you're up to speed. You in?
Yeah, after today, only 3 more races left in the season.
Wi-Fi speeds as fast as home, even when you're on the go.
When it comes to innovation, these two don't play by the book. They get right. Don't sweat the technique. Detroit, mixing grit with deception. And in KC, the natural is in the right hand. So on Sunday night, the exceptional is the rule. The technique. Lions, Chiefs, Sunday Night Football on NBC Peacock.
Looking at William Byron in the 24, the 19 of Chase Briscoe. This is second and third. They've had a great scrap for the last, since the second stage began. I mentioned earlier, for those of you just joining us, the biggest news of this race is Ryan Blaney has crashed out, and a short while ago, Marty Snyder caught up with him. Here it is.
Let's see Ryan Blaney out of the infield care center. Man, did you have any warning that the right front was going down, Ryan?
No warning. So That's what's high blue in the 3, and yeah, unfortunately going home early.
What do you do from now on? I mean, you've won Talladega twice in the fall, won Martinsville twice in the fall. Do you kind of rest on the fact of how good you've been at those 2 tracks, Ryan?
Yeah, I mean, maybe look forward to those. Obviously, we have to look forward to them. Not the spot you want to be in. Actually, probably go fairly decent there. So looking forward to keep going. I never got it, but yeah, I mean, pretty simple. Got to go win the next 2 weeks, and hopefully we can rebound and do it.
They had won, as we mentioned, Talladega and Martinsville twice each before Left Front takes Ryan Blaney out here at Vegas.
Expression reflects the gravity of the situation.
Yeah, Larson's extending that gap. Hendrick cars are really good today.
Going into the second race of the roundabout, time's running out. Only 3 races left in the year after today. So he knows he's up against it the next 2 weekends.
Regardless of what he was saying, you could just hear it.
Yeah.
Body language. Just think about it. It's just a little surreal. I'm sure it's going to take a little bit of time to process it all. Look at this run from Reddick.
Tyler Reddick got it, put it on the boards, and just absolutely destroyed the 11 car.
That's been working.
Before, yeah, it really is.
SVG's another one, Jeff. You know, it's like you got to be careful because somebody can get to your left rear quarter panel and slow you down. But we'll see if Hamlin chases him up there, Reddick up ahead. Reddick's going to do it again. Yeah, look at Hamlin. Hamlin's like, I'm going to try it. This right rear spoiler cam from Reddick. All right. Well, you're going to see another car come into the picture because he has a big run. Will he show up on the right-hand side of the screen? No, he kind of did. He peeked out right there.
Yeah, I think spotters are watching this 45 car. Just put it on the boards and make 2.
Yeah, Tyler Reddick just got past Chase Briscoe.
Their drivers up the racetrack. Other drivers are seeing him do it, but watch what he does. The reason he's so good.
It's kind of the opposite to what it was at Kansas. Kansas, Gibbs was dominating. Today, it's been Hendrick.
Right against the wall, and that makes the constant radius of the corner work to your advantage. You're not having to turn the wheel at any one place. He does it as well as anybody.
All right, William Byron, get ready because that 45 is going to get bigger in your mirror. He is coming. Larson way down the track, already going into turn 3. Then his teammate, and then Reddick.
7 to 10 for pit stops. Just a reminder, Reddick jumped everyone to pit road by a couple laps. That cycled near to the front at 19. Lost the lead on pit stops. Dylan, we will see how the lead is fair this time around.
Yeah, and we see Kyle Larson here as pit stops are getting ready to happen here. The wide crew getting warmed up. Larson has been battling in tight condition most of the day after they were 3 yesterday in practice, so they at least got on the different side of that. But Cliff Daniels said we always fight tight here, so we have to be aware of that. Larson said he was starting to lose the feel in the right front to make a chassis adjustment when he comes down the pit, Kim.
The teammate William Byron running in the second position. No surprise, he has had great stats here at Vegas. Finished top 10 in the last 5 Vegas races. Has led last in the last 5 Vegas races. Already done 45 of those lap leads here today. A little surprising we haven't seen this team in victory lane here during the playoffs, especially considering they were the regular season champions.
Like Christopher Bell's the first one in.
Come here and find victory lane. It's a little free, and he needs to be tightened up when they make stops, Dylan.
Green flag pit stops underway once again. The early hitters seem to gain track position in the first stage. Bell's the first of the playoff cars.
So pit windows between 35 to 40 laps. You see Bell in right now.
That tight condition that was taking off, and especially in the middle of the corner, 4 tires and fuel for Bell.
Not a bad stop for him, 9.6.
Rear running playoff car. He has to try to flip the advantage somehow. That's why Bell was the first to pit road. We now see the 11 and the 19 side by side with the 11 who's running the bottom come to pit road. That would be the lane you're looking for. Will he chase his teammate? He will not. Wide open in the gas on corner exit. Has momentum. So you see cars not jumping. This is on the early side. Look, they only have about 30 laps on their tires. They got 48 laps to the end of the stage. So while there isn't a clear advantage of coming early, perhaps there's a little fear of running too long in the second stint required to finish, and that's why we're going to see a few extra laps out of some of these cars.
Look at how effectively Reddick has driven away from his fellow Toyota drivers.
Talking about Denny Hamlin's changes as he comes down.
Yeah, Hamlin's spinning, so is Tyler Reddick.
Better on the long run.
Under that orange ball.
Elliott is also in.
We saw the Dow. We have Reddick on pit road, the 11 and the 9, Kim.
Chase Elliott saying the nose is just a little too numb off the wall. Needs a little bit better turn for that Chevrolet. They put on those 4 fresh Goodyear tires, air pressure adjustment, Marty.
Coming down pit roads, and it didn't go as free this run as it did the last one. But man, he is using the top of the racetrack to his advantage. It was a late call to get Denny Hamlin to pit road, and Jeff, terrific observation by you. They have made the car so much better for Hamlin. It's been empty all day long, but Hamlin's at the back, is in the track much more on this run. And coming down pit road, Kim, he said the car.
Yeah, Ellie got a good stop, and the only problem is everybody else had a good stop.
The 24, he said, I'm a little free here, but if you tighten me up, I will be fine. Again, they'll get a little bit more stability, Marty.
Chase Briscoe coming down pit road on the last stop. They had that rough stop earlier in the day. On the last stop, though, they gained 2 spots. See if they can have a cleaner green flag stop here for the 19. Briscoe saying, I just need a little bit more right rear grip. Meanwhile, Joey Logano said, I'm back where I need to be, but I need the front to work just a little bit more for me, Dylan.
About 13 laps ago, Kyle Larson came on the radio and said, I'm losing the right front. I can feel it burning off. No major concern.
Hey, Larson
This is
said.
about when they were going to pit. They will make another chassis adjustment here just to try to help that. Adjustments every stop for the race leader. They'll go around, change left sides, making a 4-tire stop and fuel for the 5.
5 of Larson coming off pit road. You see a big battle of the cars he's going to be blending with.
It didn't seem like anyone had issues there. Reddick has closed the gap on Byron.
And Steve, while you were talking about Kyle Larson, let's talk about his teammate Chase Elliott. Uncontrolled tire, and he's going to have to serve a penalty. He's back on pit road now.
Uncontrolled tire for Chase Elliott.
Once again,
These guys are penalty.
by another playoff car. The 9 will roll down pit road. As this battle continues, let's see exactly what happens to the 9. He stops.
I thought I saw an uncontrolled tire.
That's happened twice. You see the tire rolling to the front. Well, it turns and keeps rolling, well into the next pit box, and then it takes another crew member to stop it. That, I think, is what triggers the uncontrolled tire when it gets to the point where you need help to stop the tire. And very close call between Chastain and the 11.
Wow. That sucks.
Chase Elliott's pit crew has been the second best on pit road. So
Not even Elliott's fault. It's his pit crew.
Really just an unfortunate. Like, it looked like the tire was rolling, and it just kind of wiggled to the right. And as I mentioned, it didn't really interfere with another pit crew, but it finally got so far that the other crew member just had to stop it. And once another team is required to kind of assist, that triggers some of that uncontrolled tire characteristic and a penalty for the 9.
His day's just gone upside down very quickly. So 2 of the key playoff drivers, Ryan Blaney crashed out, and Chase Elliott penalized and is now a lap down.
You're right in front of him, though. There's several cars that haven't pitted.
I got to race for the dog.
Got a race for the dog. He means he's got a race for for free pass, formerly the lucky dog, right? He's thinking the same as us. He's like, how do I stay on the lead lap? Because when you look at cars that have pitted, right, the 9 has Byron behind him, Larson in front. So you just got to continue to chase Larson and Reddick, and everyone they lap, he has to lap. Now, the other concern is we have Wallace and Custer if you have to pit. So they have a wave of cars that lap down as well.
Here comes Bubba, finally, and then we'll wait and see when Cole Custer does. Dylan Welch is standing by. Take it away, mate.
Yeah, so here comes Bubba Wallace. He said that he had nothing on.
Right, so that means after pit stops, Larson's going to have the lead back. Reddick did get past William Byron, so Tyler Reddick's going to try to get the lead from him. I'm going to turn my light on. Getting dark.
Last car to make the stop. It's the 41. Haas Factory Ford. And just 3 races left for the Blue Oval before this team switches manufacturers next year. So that big turn. Oh, here's that stop again, Stevie.
Yeah, so check this out. Way up here at the front, right? You're going to see that go and go and go and go. And then, unfortunately, the 34 crew member, it's in his box at this point.
Yeah, it just sucks when your pit crew does the wrong things.
So it's more than half a pit stall away. Another crew member needs to stop it. And here's the theory. If he doesn't stop it, it just keeps going, right? It's going to be 2-3 pit stalls away. Allen comes down, talking to Nick Odell, long-time tire changer. My man has seen it all. He's been a part of championships. You see the fist bump. That's leadership from on top of the pit box. And more trouble on pit road. Bubba Wallace, too fast on pit road.
Too fast entering for Bubba Wallace. He's got a penalty.
This racetrack, Steve, has been a very tough racetrack as far as pit road. A ton of penalties here. We're seeing it again today.
Here's the radio.
Something about brake flags, trying to get brake flags right. So look at it tomorrow.
He just said I thought I was under. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I mean, what can you look? Look, he owns it. You can run 3 miles an hour under and never get caught speeding. And every week you're going to be pointed out how you're the worst on and off pit road and rolling speed and continue to lose times. There's just no more time off anymore. Every part of the race, pit stops, green flag entry, rolling speed, everything is calculated and measured. And it's really just a level of comfort that you as a driver, your team, your organization, what are you willing to take? What risk? At what level are you willing to be in? If you're ultra conservative, Jeff, you're ultra not in the top 5. It's going to take aggression.
There he is, serving his penalty. And there's always the one guy that's so good on pit road that sets the standard, and you go try to chase him, the next thing you know, you're getting penalized.
Kyle Larson out front leading. And with the lap slip today,
Yeah, Tyler Reddick is closing on Kyle Larson, though.
Customize. Wait, am I one of those Liberty Mutual commercials where they stand in front of the Statue of Liberty and talk about how Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance? So
Look at Elliott. He's trying to race
yes.
to get his lap back. He can be patient. If Reddick can get close to Larson, he can pass him to get his lap back.
Oh, I like it. How are you doing?
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 Liberty.
Millions of finds, each with a story. eBay.
$7 for a coffee? Nah. How about Sonic Salted Caramel Toffee Iced Coffee with cold foam for only $2.99? It's the fancy without the pricey. Better yet, try it for free with any purchase in the Sonic app.
All right, hopefully Larson can bounce back. I mean, Elliott.
For 5-star backyards, Yellowwood brand pressure treated pine. But if it doesn't have this yellow tag, you don't want it. In the playoffs, titles must be earned through sweat, smoke, and speed.
Survival is what it's all about.
The playoff pressure is on.
The title chase continues at Talladega. The NASCAR Xfinity Series playoffs this Saturday at 3:30 Eastern, 12:30 Pacific, only on the CW.
South Point 400 continues here at Las Vegas Motor
Hey,
Speedway.
Larson is.
Xfinity on board.
I mean, Reddick is on Larson's tail.
Reddick, who is just hounding race leader Kyle
I really hope Elliott can get past him and get his lap back.
It's pretty straightforward. We just go for wins. We want to win. Got so close last week at the Roval in Tyler Reddick, but not to be.
Right? You see the jump man on the helmet, the jump man's in attendance. So, you know, we talk a lot about the playoffs, but sometimes I do think they can overshadow what the victory means. Jeff, I look back at my career, your career, like adding another number in the win column would be so important to any of us who no longer have the chance to do it. That if you're Tyler Reddick, I mean, that's basically the goal today. You said it, right? If no longer in the playoffs, but a trophy from Las Vegas will definitely ease the sting if they're able to pull it off.
One of these races is so difficult. I don't know of a driver that would trade a win for another just because everyone is special and everyone is unique.
Well, Elliott is the first car one lap down.
Yeah, Ruben, I think you look at the final few races of 2025. This is a racetrack that Tyler Reddick and his team certainly feel like they can take advantage of it. And running the top of the track like Reddick can do so well here, that is his wheelhouse. He has made it work. Billy Scott has shown a willingness to come to pit road early and jump people on pit road. This has really been a team effort for Reddick, having his best run in a long time. They have back-to-back top 10, but they still don't have that win. That's what they want to get.
Well, it's a good point because
Lap 139 at 267.
go back 3-4 more positions is Ty Gibbs.
Lap 59 at 85 in stage 2.
And then you've got Shane Van Gisbergen running in 8th behind Christopher Bell. Chris Buescher is in.
Same run, you got Kyle Larson, Tyler Reddick, William Byron, Denny Hamlin, Chase Briscoe, Ty Gibbs, Christopher Bell, Shane Van Gisbergen, Joey Logano, and Chris Buescher to top 10.
Crazy, Steve. In one lap, somebody will be faster. The next lap, somebody else is faster. It seems like a lot of inconsistency from one lap to the next.
Josh Berry just got put a lap down.
He was backing up to Reddick, and then all of a sudden he just drives away from Reddick. And now Reddick is under attack from Chase Elliott. It's a really odd race in regards to consistency of speed.
.26 to go in stage 2. Time for a Toyota driver update. Let's have a look. Highest place pretty easily. Tyler Reddick.
Hello.
What's up?
You made it to a watch party before GTA 6?
Yeah, before GTA.
Nice.
Why are they streaming on NBC?
USA.
Hello?
And they're streaming on USA.
USA Network.
Yeah.
USA. Do they have it on PlayStation?
I don't know. I stream mine off of Sling.
No, they do not. Fuck me, dude.
You may be able to watch it on Peacock, but I'm not 100% sure.
I never get to watch into the races, dude. And I guess sucks.
Now find some type find some type of stream.
I saw Ryan Blaney.
Yeah, Ryan Blaney.
So Ryan Blaney crashed out.
And Elliott got a penalty because his tire went out of the pit box, so yeah, it's a penalty for that. I'm hoping he gets back on the lead lap. There's about a little more than 20 to go in stage 2. It's kind of strange. At Kansas, it was Gibbs dominating the mile and a half. Now it is Hendrick. I mean, I know Chase Elliott won in Kansas, but Elliott pretty much stole that win.
Yeah.
But right now, Larson and Reddick are still battling it out. I'm pretty sure cars are going to change because it's going to get into evening over there.
Steve did a good job of explaining that Chase Elliott's job now is to be the first car a lap down. Well, here Kyle Larson has started lapping race cars. He just got by Josh Berry. Now he's getting by the 34 of Todd Gilliland. Now Todd Gilliland is the first car one lap down. Chase Elliott's got to go chase down Todd. So every single time the 5 gets by a car, the 9's got to get by him as well. These are going to be an intense 20 laps for Chase Elliott.
Chase is trying to do it with Reddick breathing down his rear bumper. It's not for position, but position on the racetrack. It's still track position. It'll make his job harder if he gets in front of him, right? Because then he'll have more distance to the leader, or at least a second car.
You know, Larson's teammate Elliott. That'd be nice if he just not lap any other cars.
Rip the top and it really goes good for a few laps. Then it seems like it doesn't work as well. Yeah. Like when you first go there, there's a lot of grip, and then it seems to fall off.
So I'm up to 99 subscribers. Only one more, and I'm at 100.
So Jeff, I wonder, you run the bottom, maybe it just heats right front up. You go around the top, it it cools the right front, heats the right rear. Like, you almost have to kind of move your lane to keep letting the tire breathe. You can't just continue to beat on the same tire every lap.
That Goodyear time.
I haven't even started league racing yet.
2 weeks ago. So there's good knowledge across the teams with how that tire performs. Of course, different track, different circumstances.
If you're Chase Elliott, what you really want to do is get up there and pass Kyle Larson and put yourself back in the lead lap without having to get that free pass. It is a major difference between restarting a lead lap car versus starting a wave around car. A wave around car's got to start in the very back, the tail end along this field. You're backing along in the lead lap, but the track position you give up is huge. It's a major difference. Chase Elliott wants to get by that 5 car for sure.
How much is this traffic going to help? Because Larson's got 3 ahead there that he's got to get through. Meanwhile, Chase Elliott is zeroing in on the back of Gilliland to try and get by him to put himself first in line to get that free pass.
I don't know. I think traffic might be worse if Larson keeps slicing and dicing for him.
It's all about the quest to become a NASCAR.
It's a lot more cars Elliott's got to
We're
pass.
fortunate enough to have 6 champions in the field. And let's talk about some champs. We're kicking off with Kim Kuhn.
Yeah, Chase Elliott, a 2020 champion. No reason to believe they couldn't make it a 2-time champion this year, or at least make that championship for Dr. Christian Allegus this morning. And he said this battle for the tracks this year actually shapes up a little better for us than years past. And he said even with Dania and Martinsville, we think we're strong there. This race was their biggest concern. Historically, Vegas has not outbreak them. Only 1 top 10 in the last 5 that came in March where they finished 10th. But he said Kansas gave us a really good perspective. We knew where to start. We were optimistic. Now the car's been solid, Marty, but pit road has not. They're even long in the box, and now finds himself a lap down after the uncontrolled tire penalty.
Jordan Connor trying to win his 4th championship this year, Kim. He said earlier the car definitely fired off better this run, but I can hang, and that's it. Meaning I can hang in the back half of the top 10. So don't count out Paul Wolf trying to play some strategy in stage 3, maybe running a little bit longer than the other cars, hoping to catch a caution, but certainly doing something different than those top 5 cars, because so far Logano's been in the back half of the top 10 going.
And I'm concerned for Elliott. It's more cars Larson's lapped, and now he's about to get past Reddick.
He's still fighting dirty air right now, and the latest reported that he's losing rear grip as this run goes, but he is putting in a early candidate for hard charger of the day from 34th to 12th right now for Brad Kay, and they are showing no signs of slowing down. He's on the move in the 6th car. And moving by his teammate and employee, Chris Buescher, to be that lead RFK Ford. 13 laps to go here in Vegas. The South Point 400 continues.
Super Cellular can help people save on their cell phone bills. That's why I cut my
Yeah, Elliott's at least got to pass Todd Gilliland and Austin Cindric if he wants to be the first car 1 lap down.
Off of our helmets. Let's cut the top off of our steering wheel. Let's even cut our hats.
Is that just a visor?
Shut up, Chris. Great. Can't wait to see what y'all come up with.
So that we can cut your bill. Call Consumer Cellular.
Buy 1 Sonic Smasher and get a free large drink in the Sonic app this month only. That's 1 hand-smashed Angus beef Sonic Smasher plus a free large drink when you order in the app. It's the QB1 of burger deals.
Yes. Time. The weather tech's here.
All right, top 10 as they run: Larson, Reddick, Byron, Hamlin, Briscoe, Ty Gibbs, Christopher Bell, Joey Logano, SVG, and Alex Bowman.
Seat protector.
I was worried about this race too because Elliott doesn't usually run as good here.
What about my car?
Weather tech.
Valvoline Restore and Protect. A first-of-its-kind innovation that returns...
I was hoping we could get some stage points, but obviously your pit crew decides to blow it at the end of the season.
Restore and Protect. Another first from Valvoline.
5-star backyards, Yellowwood brand pressure.
Okay, now Elliott's battling Todd Gillen. Here we go. Come on. And Cindric is also right there as well. Elliott might get 2 in one corner right here. And he does. Elliott. First car 1 lap down, I believe. But Larson's not that far from Michael McDowell either.
Continue at Talladega on NBC and Peacock.
It's the 48 of Alex Bowman, and Alex is partnering with the Ad Council's Love Your Mind campaign. We told you about this earlier by debuting a new car wrap and helmet sponsored by Ally to remind everyone to take care of their mental health. Love Your Mind. At the moment, Alex is in the top 10. He just jumped up a position. He's overtaken Shane Van Gisbergen and now runs 9th. Kyle Larson leads to the tune of almost 2 seconds. Only 7 laps to go in this stage.
Chase Elliott did get by Todd Gillen and Austin Cindric. So right now, he is the first car 1 lap down. And it looks like to me Larson is not really catching McDowell. McDowell has good pace. I don't think Larson will get to him.
McDowell was one of those ones who had a pit road penalty. So too Ryan Preece, Bubba Wallace. It's been tough. And most notably, Chase Elliott. That one really, really hurt. So Wallace and Elliott are running in prominent positions.
I just hope Elliott's able to make his way through the field.
Speaking of Ryan Preece, I want to congratulate him and his wife, Heather, on the birth of their 2nd child, little boy Bentley.
22 of Joe Logano being passed by the 48 of Bowman for the 8th position. With only a few laps left on the stage, that is a paying points position. So he will lose 1 point if the 48 can finish the pass.
Logano's not running bad, but everybody he's racing is just simply running better. I mean, he's running the... Oh, whoa, is that...
Sounds like a left front tire or something coming apart.
That sounded very odd.
Didn't it? That sounded very similar to Blaney.
It did. It caught my attention. I don't know. Right rear's gone. Like, let's listen.
All right, rear problem for Logano possibly. Same as Blaney.
Obviously, it's not a tire issue. You could run that speed if the tire was coming apart, but something has like a funny sound in this car when he gets off the gas. Maybe it's just the air coming around the front of the car, around the camera.
Steve, all Logano has said is the right rear just gone on the end of this run, so wait free for Logano right now.
It may, like, his onboard made like a weird sound. It looked like he's about to crash through the wall.
A little over second back, 3 laps to go. He should be able to keep that gap over the 88, I assume.
Oh, Alex Bowman passed Kyle Larson. He is flying. He has come from deep in the field on this run. Dylan 24th before the stops. Running 8th now, Dylan.
Yeah, they are really, really fast. And this is one of their best tracks. I spoke with Blake Harris this morning, and he said, Alex just always comes here ready to go fast. He's won here. He's got a lot of confidence. They unloaded really free yesterday. They did that in Kansas, too, a few weeks ago. We're not very good, but yesterday it didn't phase in. This is just one of those places where Alex can and does make it up, but the car isn't perfect. They've been pretty good right now, but Bowman is on the charts. His teammate just crossed the line, 2 laps to go.
Okay, 2 laps to go for Larson. Don't think he's past McDowell yet. That's good. Oh, he's about to, though.
Right now is run the 71 down. We'll see if he can get by him on this last lap. Right now, the 9 is in a free pass position, and he's got the 30.
Okay, 1 lap to go.
11 behind him. I think the 9's in a good spot. It's just a question of can Larson pass the 71, and does he really need to? I think if you're the leader with a 2.8-second lead, you just don't take undue risk.
Michael McDowell just became the favorite of all the Chase Elliott fans.
Yeah. On this final lap presented by Credit One Bank.
McDowell went to the top right there.
Yeah, Larson trying to go for it.
35 of Hurts.
He's going to hold on, though. McDowell will stay ahead.
Wow, barely Elliott gets his lap back, and Larson wins stage 1.
Here in Las Vegas. That makes 10 stage victories this season.
Reddick, Byron, Denny Hamlin, Chase Briscoe, Christopher Bell, Ty Gibbs, Alex Bowman, Joey Logano, and Carson Hocevar.
fresh air to the bottom of the race.
Get stage points.
So that would have been a problem. So Logano hung on as you sit down there at the bottom of that graphic, just finishing in the top 10 ahead of Carson Hocevar and grabbing 2 stage points. It's always special to come to Vegas. It's always fun here in Vegas. But who's going to have the best day of them all? We'll know at the end of this next stage.
All right, I'll be back, guys.
With schizophrenia, it can feel like your symptoms decide what you do and who you can be. If you still have symptoms, be bold and ask your healthcare provider about Cobenfy, a twice daily pill for the treatment of schizophrenia. Cobenfy is not an antipsychotic. It's a different kind of treatment. Cobenfy showed overall improvement across a range of schizophrenia symptoms. And in clinical studies, most people saw no substantial weight gain.
Don't take if allergic to Cobenfy, have trouble emptying your bladder or stomach, certain liver problems, or untreated narrow angle glaucoma, serious side effects such as urinary retention, worsening liver, kidney, bile duct, and gallbladder problems, slow stomach emptying, serious allergic reactions, narrow angle glaucoma, increased heart rate, and side effects in those with kidney problems may occur. Don't drive or use heavy machinery until you know how Cobenfy affects you. Seek help right away if you have hives, swelling of your face, lips, mouth, tongue, or throat, hoarseness, difficulty speaking, breathing, or emptying your bladder.
Imagine what could be Cobenfy.
When it comes to innovation, these dudes don't play by the book. They unite from sweat the techniques. Lions, Chiefs, Sunday Night Football, NBC, and Beacon.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Business owners, are you aware that your current payroll provider is overcharging you? Don't believe me? Get on PatriotSoftware.com to instantly see what payroll for 1 to 500 employees should cost you. Don't fall for gimmicks your current payroll provider will use to justify their higher prices, like bundling in extra HR services you really don't need. And don't let them lock you into an annual contract. Patriot Software doesn't make you sign an annual contract.
NASCAR on USA is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Save when you bundle auto, home, or motorcycle insurance. Visit progressive.com. And by South Point Hotel, Casino, and Spa, where the races stay here in Vegas. Speaking of that, in addition to being avid supporters of NASCAR, South Point Hotel and Casino are leaders in the Western lifestyle community, hosting over 42 weeks of equestrian and rodeo events every year. Earlier today at South Point's Victory Lane fan activation, world-renowned Budweiser Clydesdales were on display along with 3 of the best professional rodeo cowboys promoting the National Finals Rodeo coming to Vegas this December. In its trip to Las Vegas, stay where the races and the cowboys stay. That's at South Point. Here we go. Welcome back, Lee Diffie Jetford, Steve Letarte, and Kim Coon standing by on pit road. It's got active all of a sudden, Kimmy.
That's right, William pocketing the second most stage points today. Said he struggled when he would catch cars, a little lazy with the front end this run, so pretty people telling him that they were just free him up. He did a tight fit. Dylan.
Kyle Larson, middle of the screen, still has been tight, slaying the front tires. Cliff Daniels said we've got to keep being aggressive, freeing it up. They're planning 2 stops ahead with their next adjustment. The first adjustment, something Kyle could do in the car, Marty.
Best long run speed of the day for Denny Hamlin. He said the car is certainly a lot better than he told Chris Gale. You need a better driver just a little bit because I'm just not timing things very well. Speaking of timing pits out for the 11 months, taking a spot here on pit road, Lee.
Good stuff, Marty. Larson stays ahead. Hamlin was able to jump on, so too his teammate Briscoe.
Take like repairs, take like replace.
1 minute, it's smooth driving.
Come on.
The next, a crack. But at least you can get it fixed now and pay later in 4 interest-free payments at SafeLight.com.
Great, they're still on commercial. Did pit stops happen yet?
Anytime.
Did I miss pit stops?
Everything you need to get back on the road.
Safe Light repair.
I might have missed pit stops.
Safelight.com and get it fixed now and pay later. The Tempur-Pedic breeze makes sleep feel cool. So no more sweating all night or blasting the air conditioner. Because the Tempur Breeze feels up to 10 degrees cooler all night long. Find cooler sleep with the Tempur Breeze collection.
Yeah, so Elliott's going to have to restart and last on lead lap behind all the other cars. But at least he's back on the lead lap.
With an oceanfront yacht. Easily find your stay. Expedia. Book now.
Freddie, you're a fighter. It's what got us this far that we can sink us. Have you reached a verdict?
The season finale of The Rainmaker. Friday at 10 on USA.
I'm not letting relapsing MS get in my way. I'm going places. And an infusion center isn't one of them.
Kesimpta is the only B-cell treatment you can take at home or take with you. It's proven effective to reduce relapses and slow disability progression because he never slows down.
Powerful results in once monthly dosing.
Don't take if you've had an allergic or life-threatening reaction to Kesimpta or have hepatitis B. You'll be tested for Hep B before treatment as it could return. Serious side effects, including infections and PML, or rare brain infection, can occur and may be fatal or cause severe disability. Tell your doctor about your medical history, including liver problems, plans for vaccines, and pregnancy. It's not known if it will harm your unborn baby. You'll be monitored for a decrease in certain antibodies and liver functions and may cause liver damage. Most common side effects are upper respiratory infection, headache, and injection reactions, including swelling, itching, pain, skin redness, fever, headache, muscle pain, chills, and tiredness.
Ask your doctor about starting with Kesimpta for RMS.
Love Pro, the best women's professional volleyball, is coming to USA Network. The league features several gold and Olympic silver medalists from the US and around the world, as well as many Division I collegiate national champions who will look to build on a successful inaugural season in 2025. USA Network coverage will be on Wednesday in prime time, starting January 14th at 8 p.m. Eastern, leads all the way to the championship match in April. What an afternoon here in Vegas. Beautiful weather, ideal to go racing. How the table's been treating you this week, Stevie? Well, fun. Well, had a great time. It was fun.
The city's so much fun. There's always so much to do, and I think that's really the point, right? It's just a great race fans all the time say, hey, what race should you go to? And I always say, like, the tracks give you a different thing. Each city gives you a different thing. So, like, what fits you the best, right? So a little bit more trouble with our playoff drivers. The driver of the 22 lost some spots. Marty, what was up with Logano?
Well, we'll check on the pit stop, Steve. But remember, we talked about how he said he went way loose at the end of that run. So Joey asked on the radio to Paul Wolf, how's the right rear? Right rear is fine. The right front, however, is not fine. Look at the cording on the inside of the right front for Joey Logano. Pretty significant cording.
How's the race going?
Joey Logano. So one thing that
Let's see, Logano had tire problems on the pit stop.
What?
Here at Vegas. Denny Hamlin talked about on the radio.
Oh, he said something about Logano. He's lost some positions. I just got the tail end of it.
So, Jeff, that's interesting. Never heard of the sunlight kind of affecting pit road here in Vegas, but it's definitely setting going into turn one and down pit road.
What makes it really difficult, especially with Denny Hamlin, he's got the best spot. To see the sun shining right in his eyes. The advantage Denny has, he has no one in front of him because he's qualified on the pole. He got to pick that pit area, but imagine being back in the pack, having to go around another car, having a car in front of you. It becomes very challenging for those guys. Sunset's here about 6 o'clock.
If you're a Team Penske fan, you'll be celebrating on one hand because yesterday at Road Atlanta, the annual Petit Le Mans 10-hour endurance classic, Team Penske clinched the GTP title in the IMSA WeatherTech Sports Car.
Yes, the Packers won.
So they're happy on that stance. But here, in the Cup Series, it's been a tough day. Ryan Blaney crashing out in stage one. Austin Cindric has been having a bit of a rugged day. He's been back in the pack, back further than where he usually is. Joey Logano is in 16th at the moment.
Well, yeah, he came down here, rode inside the top 10, but a 5.3-second pit stop has now relegated to 22 deep in the field outside the top 15. So his work cut out for him. And real quick on those cords that Marty showed, 96 laps, 95 when they hit the green. So you're going to have to run longer. You see right there, driver time a little off, crew time a little off, but total time, big difference between the 5 and the 22.
We talked about Chase Elliott. He did get back at the lead lap because he was the first car.
All right, here we go.
But look where he's restarted all the way at the back.
Larson, Reddick, Hamlin, and Briscoe, side by side.
But he has a lot of ground to make up.
Roaring out of the Echo Park Automotive restart zone.
See, Bell looked like he had a better pit stop.
Of Larson.
Let's see what these drivers can do.
What a day it has been.
Wow, they're 4 wide in the back.
He locked himself into the championship 4.
And Christopher Bell making it 3 wide on William Byron and Chase Briscoe.
He's on the inside of William Byron. Byron comes back in that green, white, and black Chevy for Hendrick Motorsports.
We got a battle for the lead between Reddick, Hamlin, and Larson.
He returns the favor to his boss. Reddick second and looking to go on better. And take the favor.
Wow, Bell's really taking off on this restart. Oh, here comes William Byron making it 3 wide.
Now being put 3 wide.
Hamlin's being pushed up high. William Byron down low. He's really forcing the
And Bell clears Hamlin up top.
Bell gave him no room whatsoever. Talking about William Byron, he put his door right on William Byron's door. Christopher Bell, what a restart.
Yeah, Larson and Reddick are having a big battle right now for the lead. We just started stage 3, so we got a little less than 100 laps to go.
Ally Chevy for Hendrick Motorsports and Bowman is in there. Keselowski has worked his way into the top 10. What a day for Brad, up 25 positions from the start of this race. What do you see that you like, Steve, early on in stage 3?
Well, I think you saw the fire-off speed of the 20 has definitely recovered his position, got him all the way up to 3rd. But I think Reddick is the one that he just continues to roll forward. Look at that entry speed on the 45. Gets all the way to the rear bumper of the 5. He's trying to get that pass done before the 20 gets him on the bottom. He's the 9.
Yeah, Larson, Elliott's trying to climb back to the front.
Up to 24, now 23rd. So the 9 has decent speed. He just has to be very patient.
Yeah, Elliott right now on 24th, trying to get past those cars in the back, get back to the front.
Running 3rd. What can Reddick do about Larson? And are we going to see a non-playoff driver take the opportunity away for a playoff driver to go straight through to the championship 4? That is always living in the back of their minds, Jeff, isn't it?
Oh, it really is. I mean, just think about Christopher Bell, how much emphasis he's put on winning in this round.
Oh, here comes Byron again. It's like a 4-car battle for the lead right now.
To win the championship last year, had this race kind of wrapped up. But Joe Logano and his team found a way to win it, and Christopher Bell did not. And then
Now Byron's going to challenge.
Advance for the chance to win the championship.
And he's going to pick up the spot on Bell.
Then, when you come to this race, you better win it.
Well, that begs the question with 89 to go. What are we getting ready to see? Will this be a straight green flag run? And will it come down to the timing of the final pit stop? Will we have an ill-timed yellow, which will force these teams to become, a little bit more strategic and break this up a different manner? Kim, how about the 9 of Chase Elliott slowly recovering up to 23rd?
Yeah, back on the lead lap after getting that lucky dog. This car has been solid. That last run that you did say, this girl got tuned up on the wall and made a chassis adjustment at the end of that last stage. Now, they wanted to keep him on offense all day. The mistakes they've made on pit road, though, now he's had to play a little bit defense, but Chase Elliott hoping to move through the field, Marty.
Kim, we talked about Joey Logano's slow stop last time. Checking with Paul Wolf, it was slow on the right rear for Logano, who restarted.
Byron just got past Tyler Reddick, and now Hamlin's going to pass Bell here. Like that speed is left on Bell's car. He just got past by, I think that was Byron and Hamlin.
To go. We are seeing great battles for second, for fourth between Bell and Hamlin right here. Larson leads, but barely. He's just out front of his teammate, the 24 of Byron.
Still a pretty big battle, though, but here comes Bell back on Hamlin. It is a 5-car battle for the lead right now.
Bottom or top? Does he wait for the 11 to commit and take the opposite? He kind of does. He lets 11 drive to the bottom. He backs down. Tries to pick up the gas.
I mean, unless Larson starts getting away, you just got to be patient and let the others battle it out. My opinion.
Points as they run, playoff points as they run, and it'll be the 5 of Larson, the 24 of Byron, his teammate, the 11 of Hamlin, and the 20 of Christopher Bell.
How about Byron jumping to the boards, trying to make that work? Saw Reddick behind him doing it. Seemed to be making it work. So now he's trying it.
When there's so much on the line, Jim, and you've got to race your teammate for it, what's that like?
Look, you want to be respectful of everyone, right? You want to race people respectful so they'll race you respectful. The fact of the matter is there's some drivers that you are better racing around than others. You have more respect for than others. When it comes to teammates, you know, look, Rick Hendrick doesn't pay these guys to run second. He pays them to win. So, yeah, you're not going to go up there and wreck your teammate to win the race on purpose, but you're going to put pressure on him. Rick Hendrick expects you to do that. He doesn't expect you to be disrespectful, but he does want every single one of his drivers going after wins.
It's been 20 races since Kyle Larson.
And now Hamlin's making a pass on Tyler Reddick. We know how Hamlin races his cars that he owns. He doesn't care if you're trying to win a race. He looks at himself as a racer, and he tries to win himself. But he still has to pass Reddick, Byron, and Larson to get to the lead. We still have probably 2 more pit cycles, too. And don't be surprised if we get a caution. I believe the only caution we got today was for Ryan Blaney smacking the wall. But it's just been really quiet.
Challenge when you come to that pit cycle opening, right? Because we have seen a lap earlier pit road make a big difference on the racetrack. So if you're Larson, you want to get away from these guys. Take the pressure off your pit crew and your crew chief to be perfect. If you're Byron or Reddick, Hamlin, Bell, Briscoe, you see them all inside of 2 seconds. You need to stay close enough to give your team an opportunity to make a game-changing move. Marty, what about the 19 of Briscoe currently in 6th?
Yeah, man, Steve, this top 6 is so tight. 5 playoff drivers in that top 6, and Chase Briscoe's been in that top 5 all day long until just a moment ago. Why? Listen to the radio.
Good look at the race. That's the wall. Now I'm actually going to take my race down. I'm going to go down one. Copy.
And here's that replay of Chase Briscoe getting into the
Wonder where Elliott's running right now.
Paul did look at videos and he thinks it's fine.
So he's running at about 21st. So he hasn't really gained as many spots. He's only gained 3 since the restart.
Chase Briscoe. We don't know how much, Jeff, but certainly feels like he's driving at a bit of a deficit.
Forgot I was muted. I want to watch the Rays.
Right now, it's a 5-car battle for the lead.
You said it's on USA?
Yeah.
Isn't terrible at the moment. He's not like he's, you know, a 20th place car by any means, but, you know, when you're going to beat Larson or Byron or Reddick today, Hamlin, those guys, you're going to have a really, really good race car.
Yeah, pretty much the top 5 is within a blanket of a second. And Briscoe's 2 seconds behind in 6th.
Kyle Larson, William Byron for Hendrick Motorsports. Look at this group of the top 5. This is close. This is good stuff.
Who's on the way for Rex? Who wrecks everything he gets his jaws on. So Mom and Dad use Chewy Live Chat to learn that puppyhood can last
up to 2 years.
and to get helpful tips on getting Rex under control, like trying enrichment toys. And maybe a crate. And definitely a slow feeder. For helpful humans with 24/7 support. For life with pets, there's Chewy.
Okay, Big Wheels. Oh, you need my beautiful new ride? Well, with Progressive Name Your Price too, I went and found the right auto insurance rate for me. You know this thing can traverse any terrain. So, right.
No, that's not what you call your auntie's driveway.
Some things you can handle, like finding auto insurance coverage that's right for you with Progressive's Name Your Price tool.
Wait, what happened to the coupe?
Oh, well, you know, I think it disappeared with his hairline.
Handling what your loved ones say about you.
You know what's crazy? We're eating breakfast and none of us are morning people. I blame it on the bacon. I concur. Cheers.
Well, if the pack being this close, it's going to be interesting to see how pit stops will go. Because that could make the difference in the race.
Josh Johnson, and I played 14 different teams. In fact, nobody switched teams more than I have. But I'm done with all that. I'm switching to
The top 10 as they run, we have Kyle Larson, William Byron, Ty Reddick, Denny Hamlin, Christopher Bell, Ty Gibbs, Chase Briscoe, Alex Bowman, Carson Hocevar, and Chris Buescher in the top 10.
Now that my kids are out of the house, I'm starting to notice my house. A little update goes a long way. With an extra 20% off store-wide, you can update your home and your closet. This is Mama's house now.
Before you are Arby's new steak nuggets. Tender hand-cut steak is no longer confined to a steakhouse. Because these meaty marbles make the world your steakhouse. Eat them in your midsize today. Eat them on your bed. Or eat them at the movies, you sneaky boy. Just make sure to eat them before they're gone.
Arby's, we have the meat.
Running deep into the afternoon and deep into this race, the NASCAR Cup Series playoffs continue in Vegas, South Point 400. Time to take a look at today's lap leaders, brought to you by Safelite. Kyle Larson remains out in front. He's led 101 laps. Do you know that he's won here 3 times? He's never lost when he's led more than 100 laps. He's 3 for 3. He's perfect in that regard here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Does he make it for today and lock himself in to the championship war?
We've had a lot of conversations of what has happened to the 5 over the summer, really since May on. They've quieted down. Cliff Daniels is just not gone into detail, but he said the team has been through a lot of personnel stuff, a lot of things working, challenges away from the racetrack that they've all dealt through. He's been very proud.
Now it seems like they're starting to spread out. Larson's starting to gap them by a half a second.
Jeff, this is back to Kyle Larson that we know, and no better time than now in the playoffs. But it's not just a good 5 car, it's this lap leading 5 car. There is Cliff Daniels right there, the general of the ship. Does an amazing job leading this crew. It's clear who's in charge on the radio, who's in charge of everything. He knows the talent he has behind the wheel of Kyle Larson, and this is the form that Rick Hendrick, Jeff Ford, and the executives are definitely excited to see.
I'll say the same about William Byron, right? Where did the city go with William Byron? He was, haven't seen that compared to what he had earlier in the year. And here they are, running first, second.
I saw that youthful Jeff Burton
Oh,
at the bottom of the
did you see that?
screen. I did.
See that?
I did.
I missed it. What was I doing?
Jim was
You were
trying
good.
to not get us to draw attention.
He did. He did. We're gonna put it back in here, and we're gonna really make a point.
We got that report from Marty and we saw the replay of the 19 having contact with the wall in the last couple laps. He lost a couple spots. Gibbs got by. Bowman just got by.
So Jeff, the challenge for the 19 is if the toe is knocked out, not only could it hurt.
Yeah, so Briscoe's lost a couple spots.
It's hurting the tire wear as well. We've seen a bit of tire wear, and toe's not a thing you're gonna fix. Not running 8. I just don't see it. I think you're just hoping maybe to break this up into shorter runs.
Look at this.
Smallest things.
Look at this. Side by side, co-owner and employee. Remember that dramatic finish at Kansas where Denny Hamlin and Bubba Wallace got together and up into the fence went Bubba. Now here's Hamlin and the other driver from 2311, Tyler Reddick, one of the other 2 drivers, I should say, from 2311, and Denny makes that stick for the time being. Reddick switches back to the low line. What a scrap this has been, Jeff.
Yeah, they're going at it. This battle of the top 6 has been like this all day. Denny Hamlin's going to get this spot, though. Momentum down the back straightaway. Let's see if Reddick can sip it with enough speed into turn 3.
Here we got Reddick battling Hamlin right now.
Who does the 20 go with? Because I think they're
That's just going to help Larson more.
Who he pushes. Pointed up top, now down to the bottom. Man, this place is fast. It is so fast.
And out the window, just acknowledging these guys here that you see behind Kyle Larson. They all have a story of surging and then dropping back, surging, dropping back. Larson started sixth and has only gone one way. He went to the front on lap 174. Pardon me, well before that. He's led for 108 laps. When he went to the front, he's just stayed there, and he's just been so stable.
Okay, now Bell's making a move on Reddick.
Christopher Bell. Keep an eye on him, Stevie. Early in the race, he didn't look that great. You know, maybe a 10th place car.
Okay, now he's in fourth.
On the restart, he took off really, really well. Got a lot of spots. And here he is with almost the same pace as Kyle Larson. So they've done a really good job. I'd say the Atlanta's done a good job of making their car better as well.
Yeah, what I like about the 20 is just how versatile it is. It was the bottom of Indigo, then it was the top, then it was the middle. It looks like the 20's not married to a certain position. So right here, once again, he's going to let the 11 decide. He's going to run the middle. It allows his car to get that cleaner air, generate the downforce required across the diffuser. 64 to go in the race, 31 laps on these tires. I think on the aggressive side, 10 laps away from a pit stop, more conservative, maybe 15 to 18 laps away from a pit stop. Who's willing to gamble? Who is happy with the day they're having? Saying, man, we're good at the points. You're valid +8. You see that playoff bubble. You say, I'm just going to stick with it. Or are we continuing to think a win is the goal? And how aggressive do you dare be on this pit cycle to vault your car forward? I want to give a quick shout out to non-playoff drivers. Hosebar, Buscher, Keselowski, Busch and his teammate Austin Dillon. They're all within the top 13.
Before taking Breztri for my COPD, I had bad days. Days
All right.
that could permanently damage my
Oh, they're not
lungs.
doing a side-by-side view.
I talked to my doctor about Breztri, and I noticed things changed. Breztri gave me better breathing. Starting within 5 minutes, my lung function improved. Breztri also helped improve my symptoms and was even proven to reduce flare-ups, including those that could send me to the hospital. Now, I worry less about bad days and enjoy more good days.
Breztri won't replace a rescue inhaler for sudden breathing problems. It is not for asthma. Tell your doctor if you have a heart condition or high blood pressure before taking it. Don't take Breztri more than prescribed. Breztri may increase your risk of thrush, pneumonia, and osteoporosis. Call your doctor if worsening breathing, chest pain, mouth or tongue swelling, problems urinating, vision changes, or eye pain occur. Can't afford your medication? AstraZeneca may be able to help.
Ask your doctor about Breztri for COPD.
Huh. Looks like the Miller's got some new furniture. And the Garcias? What? The table?
All right, they're on commercial break right now.
Orange days are here.
But still, the order is still Larson, Byron, Hamlin, Christopher Bell, Tyler Reddick, Ty Gibbs, Alex Bowman, Chase Briscoe, Carson Hocevar, Chris Buescher is the top 10. And Elliott is right behind Logano in 18th.
I'm going to go with everything on the menu. I'm Braun Strowman. I've traveled the world wrestling for WWE. From hidden culinary chef, known this to stay in my mouth forever, to hometown legends across the country. Wow. There's no better way to see a new town than to eat your way through it. Everything on the menu with Braun Strowman premieres Friday, October 24th on USA.
NASCAR on USA is brought to you by Toyota. Let's go places. Credit One Bank, NASCAR American Express card. And by Safeway, the auto class experts. Great view high above Sin City. There it is from a distance. Only a short drive, only 20-25 minutes from downtown. And the strip to where we are here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. If you've never been, worth a visit. Come on out and see it and have some fun and see just how fast and competitive this racetrack is.
Look at tell you, Alex Bowman in those 48 car. Jeff, you mentioned it earlier. Since the green flag pissed off a stage ago, he was outside the top 20, and with no gimmicks, he has driven himself into the top 10, running 7th. And we focus so much on these playoff cars that continue to dominate. But this 48 is hounding the group in front, and you just wonder, is this the breakthrough for the 48, right? 48 race winless streak.
Okay, Chase Briscoe's the first one in. So green flag pit stops are going to start.
Finally come to pit road. Marty Briscoe on pit road for service.
Yes, he just to know when he made contact with the
I don't know. Vegas is hit or miss. Sometimes they got good races. Sometimes they're boring.
I'll be right back. Give me a minute.
He said, quote, I'm plowing my brains out here. And you see that wedge adjustment trying to free up the 19 car. Joey Logano, meanwhile, coming down pit road. He told Paul Wolf just a moment ago, this is all I've got. Way too free on the 22 car. He was 18th when Logano came to pit road.
From 48 to 54 coming to pit road. I talked about Bowman, but look, he's chasing Ty Gibbs, and look, that's a pretty good contact. Bang! Oh, big contact. You wonder if there's real damage to the front of that 48. Fortunate it didn't spin Ty Gibbs out. Just getting the best he can.
Bowman hit Ty Gibbs going off pit road.
Or unseals those hook vents that can absolutely hurt the downforce. But his job of chasing the 54 did cycle him in front off from pit road. Or that's the key. Hit the guy in front of you.
That's always the key, right, Chef? Hey, we talked about and debated whether or not Tyler Reddick and Billy Scott.
Okay, Reddick is in.
Here with 55 laps to go. More splitting it in the middle for Reddick, who's had the same complaint all day long. A little bit too free the further they run, but clearly they've got a top 5 car. Need just a little bit more to be a winning car. Yeah.
And for the 24 of William Byron, most of that running.
Okay, Byron's in.
Just a couple of laps ago because the right rear does not feel great. We definitely need a little bit more for longevity. More fresh, get your tires snug. Go fuel, Dylan.
Wait a little bit on the fuel for him.
The balance and perfection of this run. He wants to be a half number tire on exit for this final run, potentially of the day. 4 tires and fuel for the 20. Kyle Larson will be
Okay,
in as well.
Bell's away. Now Larson's in.
We told you that Cliff Daniels had an adjustment plan a couple of stops ago to try to help get them a little bit better for this final run to try and get it freed up. We'll see what that is here as Larson gets ready to hit his marks here.
Oh, Larson!
Ground band number 5 car, different look for him here. They'll go around and change right side tires. There's the adjustment. They have clean bridge on the back side, window on the left side. Here's the left side tires. Smooth stop service and the change.
Kind of an awkward stop for Larson.
Kyle Larson coming around the 43 of Eric Jones. We will see
Wow.
if that is a difference maker. So here, on the bottom of your screen, Byron already has serviced his car.
Okay, Larson's away.
The 5 on the apron,
Here
up through the
comes.
gears, but remember, at 190 miles an hour of top speed, it is going to take Larson a little bit up to speed as he sneaks around the apron. This one is going to be close, real close. I think the 24 is going to have momentum, but does he have enough to make a pass? Yes, he does.
Yeah, so Byron
in front of Larson on the cycle.
just passed Larson because Larson had a hard time getting in his pit stall.
Byron made up 2 seconds between the lap, and he had to come around the 43 on the green flag pit stop. Now we'll see who has made the right adjustments as the track cools with 51 to go. Remember that moment. Just over the 50 lap mark to go. For William Byron getting by his teammate on that pit stop rotation. I think the 11 of Denny Hamlin saying, hey, you know what? We're having a great day. We're having a great points day. And he still sees 51 to go in this race. And he might not want to run that long on the second stint. So he's going to run a few extra laps. A caution here. Bingo. You're looking great. You can service your car to caution. If he does put under green, the negative, he will lose a ton of time that the guys have pitted. The positive is he will have fresher tires, and that could make a difference in even the last 5 laps of the race, Jeff, right? This time on board, top box, Denny Hamlin. Let's see what a green flag stop looks like.
He was 4 seconds in arrears of Kyle Larson at the time of Larson's pit.
Downshift, you're looking for that orange box on the right-hand side. You see with the sun, it's hard to see. Right
Okay, now Hamlin is in.
Now he's looking at his dash. It's hard to tell with his visor, but he's very, very focused. Remember, all the way down at pit stall 1. Last pit stall on pit road, Marty.
Gotta love this chest move from Chris Gale. So far, not the speed maybe to beat the 5 and 24. So he's going to run a little bit longer. Fresher tires for Hamlin going down pit road with 49 laps to go. Will it pay off on the back end of the run? And I talked to Denny Hamlin this week. He said the team that gets us right on how the track changes, that's going to be Brady who wins. Look like a little bit of trouble on the right side for the Jack, though, Kim.
And Marty, Chase Elliott's team saw Hamlin pit. They stayed on a little bit longer too, but as soon as the 11 pit, they said pit. No major complaints from Chase. The car just got a little bit hot in traffic, but it was okay.
The time will be lost. You see Hocevar, Keselowski, McDowell yet to pit. Byron running fourth. There's Hocevar right there. So he's entering into turn 3. There's Byron. So let's give you the rundown. There's Byron, who's already surfaced. Larson behind him. Bell behind him. We continue to look further back. You're going to see Bowman, the bright green car, jump in the picture. That 48 is fast, guys. And there's the 54. There's the 19. Look how much time. This is going to cost the 11 of Hamlin. Don't hold your breath. You might not make it. I don't know if there he is or not. But Denny was still in his pit box when Byron and Lawson went by. 13-second stop, so you'll never know if the
Hamlin had a slow stop, 13 seconds.
Let's see. This has been a little bit of an Achilles heel. Remember that dominant race of Kansas went away on a slow 2-tire stop.
They were slow on the right front.
On the Jack at this point of the season. Listen, it's human error. It's easy to do, but you can't have that if you want to be one of the best cars out here today. We're looking for that clean execution. So it's slow stop. Stressful times for Chris Gale and the crew chief. Remember, they had some crew members.
Yeah, Hamlin's all the way back in 10th. 9th now.
Since that suspension. So maybe a little bit of, out of sync. And look, the crew guys are kind of like kickers. You know, you go and make the extra point. Everyone just expects you to make it. Short field goal, just expect you to make it. You know, they only really talk about it when you miss. That's the tough part about being a picker. You going to do hundreds of pit stops, and you just hope that the natural mistakes that will come over the course of the year, they come at the right time of the season where you can somehow recover with the right time of the race.
The 2-time Daytona 500 winner, William Byron for Hendrick Motorsport, out front. Got by his teammate and is enjoying just over a 1-second advantage over Kyle Larson. Whose day is it going to be? Opportunity to lock into the championship 4 in Phoenix.
There's a method to all this motorsports madness. A reason to do all this shifting, launching, and battling over a bottle of champagne. Harness this and put it in that so you can feel like this. Now you're up to speed. You in?
$7 for a coffee?
43 laps to go for William Byron.
Caramel toffee iced coffee with cold foam growing
I don't know. Will they have to again? I don't think they'll have to, but it's going to stretch the tires. I mean, we saw what happened to Ryan Blaney earlier. The caution's now the question.
When I saw this.
Still in the box. It's like the exact same one my mom wore.
This whole time it was right there on eBay.
Millions of finds, each with a story. eBay.
I'm being told this is legal evil from Liberty Mutual, who helps save you hundreds by customizing your car insurance.
And his partner dog is the gentleman under the security guard.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Valvoline Restore and Protect. A first-of-its-kind innovation that returns pistons to factory clean by removing up to 100% of deposits. Restore your engine to perform like new. Restore and Protect. Another first from Valvoline.
Oh, since I'm a Chase Elliott fan, I really hope we can get a caution. Because he can possibly gain spots on restarts.
I'm back.
Wi-Fi speeds as fast as home, even when you're on the go.
So,
I'm back. What's been going on? I can't
so
access
Byron is now in the
the
lead
race.
because Larson did not have a good pit stop. Hamlin did not have a good pit stop either, so Hamlin's an 8th. So I'm surprised Hendrick's doing this good at Las Vegas. I mean, they're usually good during the spring, but I didn't know they'd carry that speed in the fall.
It's about taking care of your body. It's about taking care of your mind and your mental health. Discover the resources that you need to keep your mind focused and your mental health a priority.
left in this South Point 400. Let's have a look at the Xfinity fastest laps. Who owns them? Chase Briscoe got it nice and early in this one. Kyle Larson did it on lap 174 when he retook the lead.
Yeah, Larson's only less than a second behind Byron, and Christopher Bell is 2 seconds behind.
To fly out in front. William Byron over Kyle Larson. Let's go a little further. Let's go through the field. Let's go through the top 10. Kim Kirk kicks us off. Kimmy.
Yeah, William Byron running in that first position. Had a great chat with Ricky Fuel this morning where he told me they learned a lot and they came about what not to do setup-wise. That gave them direction. They unloaded great yesterday. They were good on the long run, best in 5.
Oh, by the way, NASCAR 25 downloaded. I gotta wait. I gotta wait exactly. Let me see. I'll tell you right now. A day, 4 hours, and 5 minutes.
So you got like the standard.
What?
So you got the standard edition.
Yeah.
So Larson hits the call to pit by a lap, which made Byron come in a little bit earlier, a lap earlier. Did that make the difference or not? We'll find out. Larson's in the car as good as it's been to fire off. But is it good enough to get back by the 24? That remains to be seen. Christopher Bell in third in his car.
Yeah, it's cool how that number glows on the corner from Larson's car.
Remember what he told us all weekend, that this is the race you need to win today because you don't know what lies ahead. They have chipped away at this and fallen back outside the top 10 at one point. Car maybe as good as it's been all day for them, just trying to execute now and avenge what happened to them last year and punch their ticket to Phoenix. And Alex Bowman, you guys have talked about him. He runs in the 4 spot. Blake Harris-Crucci said this was one of their best tracks. In the spring, they raced Austin Cindric for a stage win. Had a disaster day on pit road. Came from the back 3 times and still finished 7th. This day has been much calmer. They've got speed in this car and the track position to show it, Marty.
Boy, Dylan, what a run today for Tyler Reddick. Maybe their best run in recent memory, in the top 5 the entire day. But they need to take that next step with the car. Reddick says his car just goes way too free as it runs. Lee?
You race leader, Marty. Larson.
Oh, Larson passed Byron.
Back out in front. How
What happened to Byron?
What happened to William Byron?
Oh, Byron got loose and almost hit the wall. That gave Larson the lead.
Fast, you have to be loose. The back of the car
Wow.
is always going to be borderline, and you saw it right there how loose he was.
Yeah, nearly a second off on that lap for William Byron, which is way better than the opposite, which could have been a wrecked race car. A heck of a save, but that puts Larson back in control. Is that the move that determines? Almost crashed. Almost crashed, that's right. That's what we call a crash that didn't happen. Ooh, that's got to take your breath away, Jeff.
Well, then you got to get back going, right? The race isn't over. You can't just say, hey, my car's loose. I'm going to go.
Okay, 33 laps to go. Larson's still in the lead. We just got it from Byron. Got Byron in second. Christopher Bell in third. Bowman in fourth. Tyler Reddick in fifth. We got sixth. Chase Briscoe, seventh. Denny Hamlin, eighth. William Byron, ninth. Chase ninth. Carson Elsebar, and 10th. Austin Dillon. Oh, it shows on here William Byron's pitting. Oh, something happened to Byron. Caution's out. I'm seeing it before I can on my TV. So Byron's probably going to wreck with a flat tire, I assume.
William Byron's words, he said, I almost crashed, but I said, oh, there is a wreck off turn 4 right now. Big wreck. Wow.
Oh, wow. Yeah, Byron involved. John Nemechek. Wow. Well, oh, Byron's door is destroyed. Oh, my God.
William got the radio and said, I had no idea he was pitting. I had no idea he was pitting. What was he doing? So William Byron kind of
So Byron had no idea John Nemechek was hitting. Oh, man. Ty Dillon's also involved. Scary accident. I got to see the replay of this. Byron does look like he is moving in the car, but his window net's not down. Yeah, he had no idea Ty Dillon was sitting right in front of him and went right into him.
Many times the spotters will signal, wave their arms, I'm pitting, and
Yeah, that almost destroyed the door on Byron's car.
just had no indication he was going to pit.
Look at John.
He's lucky that wasn't on the driver's side.
That's ugly.
I'm trying to figure out where that 10 is in reference, Jeff. Is he higher than others that have come to pit road?
Yeah, but huge playoff implications with Byron crashing out.
Really?
You should be on the white
Yeah.
line. I know it's a little quicker if you're using more of the racetrack, but
I just hope he's out of the car. That looked like a nasty wreck.
with his car had to come to pit road quickly. We just don't know, but what an impact.
Totally unabated. Just slamming into the
Yeah, Byron's out.
Amazing day. 55 laps.
Probably disappointed that that good day is gone.
AMR safety team on the scene.
The only positive that they can take from this race is the speed that they brought and the playoff points that they earned. 18 stage points, not playoff points, 18 stage points.
Here's some 10 radio.
Happened there. Spotter, we were coming too. He just didn't get it. Whatever. Take it out of our radio is. I apologize, everybody. That was terrible.
Miscommunication. The spotter of the 10 was saying that he was letting them know, I guess is what he is saying there, but you heard the report that William had no idea. You can tell by the closing rate, he had no idea that the 10 was slowing down.
A little bit out of a sequence, right? So when people start pitting, you start recognizing, hey, there's a pit sequence going on. And you're a little more aware that guys might be pitting in front of you, but the 10-car pitting is kind of completely out of sequence with everyone else.
Yeah.
So William would not have been thinking that he was going to come down pit road.
Just had to say, yeah. Just had that big loose moment, right? I'm trying to get back in the rhythm and watch this closing rate.
For both the drivers to get out and are okay is an incredibly positive result, but this was nasty.
Before taking Breztri for my COPD, I had bad days. Days ruined by flare-ups. It could permanently damage my lungs. Then I talked to my doctor about Breztri, and I noticed things changed. Breztri gave me better breathing. Starting within 5 minutes, my lung function improved. Breztri also helped improve my symptoms, and was even proven to reduce flare-ups, including those that could send me to the hospital. Now, I worry less about bad days and enjoy more good days.
Breztri won't replace a rescue inhaler for sudden breathing problems. It is not for asthma. Tell your doctor if you have a heart condition or high blood pressure before taking it. Don't take Breztri more than prescribed. Breztri may increase your risk of thrush, pneumonia, and osteoporosis. Call your doctor if worsening breathing, chest pain, mouth or tongue swelling.
Yeah, so that changes everything.
Eye pain occur. Can't afford your medication? AstraZeneca may be able to help.
Ask your doctor about Breztri for COPD.
Dinner time is going to be easy tonight. Wings to go for game time.
They say patience is a virtue. I say game's on in 15 minutes.
Which is why we got to go. It's to go time. Close up the car. Liberty Mutual customized.
Wait, am I in one of those Liberty Mutual commercials where they stand in front of the Statue of Liberty and talk about how Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance so you only pay for what you need?
Yes.
Huh. What happens in this one?
Singles.
Oh, I like it. How are you doing?
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Oh, Cole's mom. Now that my kids are out of the house, I'm starting to notice night owls. A little update goes a long way.
With an extra 20% off store-wide, you can update your home and your closet.
This is Mama's house now.
Okay, pit stop's going on.
Active pit road. It comes alive with what should be the last stop of the day. It's busy down there, so too is Dylan.
Yeah, here we go. Let's see what happens.
Kyle Larson timed the screen, said the car turns better, but I had less overall grip. He just asked for more of that right rear grip for the last 25 laps. Christopher Bell in the middle box said the car took off really well. I think that bodes well for them on another short run, Marty.
Chase Briscoe said definitely better on that run. I'm just not sure what I'm lacking to tell you.
Oh, Briscoe took 2 tires.
James Small, that was the last second call. Denny Hamlin, second chance, 11 to redeem themselves. Said the balance is better, but 4 tires for the 11 and a host of 2 tire stops. How about that, Lee?
Rolling the dice, pump the pump, but they're rolling.
And of course, Elliott had a bad stop.
2 tires stop. Is that going to last? Is it going to make it 27? Unfortunately,
Did not even capitalize on the opportunities.
no longer in this race after that awful crash.
I'm interested to see what the playoff picture looks like, because Byron was above the cutoff line. Is he still going to be a little bit, or is he going to be below?
But then, Trelegy helped us see things a little differently. With 3 medicines in 1 inhaler, Trelegy keeps airways open for a full 24 hours and prevents future flare-ups. Once daily Trelegy also improves lung function, so he can breathe more freely all day and night.
Trelegy won't replace a rescue inhaler for sudden breathing problems. Tell your doctor if you have a heart condition or high blood pressure before taking it. Do not take Trelegy more than prescribed. Trelegy may increase your risk of thrush, pneumonia, and osteoporosis. Call your doctor for some breathing, chest pain, mouth or tongue swelling, problems urinating, vision changes, or eye pain occur.
Ask your doctor about once daily Trelegy for COPD, because breathing should be beautiful all day and night.
$7 for a coffee?
All right, let's see how things are shaped up. So Briscoe's in the lead with 2 tires. Logano's in second. Oh my God, if Logano wins this race. Slawski third, Larson fourth. So Larson even on 4 tires. I think got 4th, or he took 2. SVG's 5th, 6th Bowman, 7th Christopher Bell, 8th Ty Gibbs, 9th Tyler Reddick, 10th Denny Hamlin. Elliott's back in 18th. You just got to get really good on this restart. Pick up a bunch of spots. But honestly, cautions breed cautions. It's going to be chaos on this restart.
Now you're win.
There I was, scrolling eBay.
When I saw this,
Still in the box.
It's like the exact same one my mom wore.
this whole time it was right there on eBay.
Millions of finds, each with a story. eBay.
From Las Vegas to Talladega, next weekend, we'll see you in Alabama at all 3 series. Crossing trucks on Fox, and you've got NASCAR Xfinity Series with qualifying, everything on CW. And we'll be on network television on NBC, not only for Talladega, but for Martinsville, and of course the championship finale as well. 2 p.m. Eastern, NBC next Sunday from Talladega. It will be an important race in the complexion of this championship run. And so too will the closing 25, 24 laps of this race here. Time now for the Ones to Watch, presented by Credit One Bank. So I think I'm going to stay with this guy here in the 5, Kyle Larson. He's 3 for 3. Every time here at this track, when he's led more than 100 laps, he's gone on to win. So does he become a 4-time winner today? I say yes.
I'm going to a non-playoff driver, Alex Bowman, in the 48. Well, it's been 48 races since this car went to victory lane. I'm going to tell you, he's the second car on 4 fresh tires, only in 6. His teammate did it in Kansas from 10
Yeah, let's
to 2
see.
laps. So 6th the first with 25.
So he does put him below the cutoff line. It puts Bell
Behind him, also
in
4
4th.
tires, Christopher Bell, runner-up in this race. The last 2 years, he told us at the start of this race, during the pace laps, how excited he was to get going, and here he is with a chance to win with a short run to the finish.
Yeah, but even with all those stage points, Byron's only 15 points below.
Byron and Todd Dillon, look at this. Sun in his eyes.
Yeah, Christopher Bell barely avoided that wreck.
It's so often that we talk about drivers who get unlucky. That was incredibly fortunate, and that may just allow Christopher Bell to capitalize and go on and lock his way into the championship 4. We'll see. Need to give you some important numbers. So the 19, Chase Briscoe out in front. The 2 tire stop, he went from 6th to first. For Joey Logano, he went from 13th to 2nd with that two-tire stop. For the 6 of Brad Keselowski, 14th to 3rd.
I don't know. There's a lot more drivers who took 4 compared to 2.
Shane Van Gisbergen, and he's gone from 16th to 5th. They're all gambling a little to see if they can last.
They've all had Joey Logano down most of the day. He's really been the worst running of the playoff guys. Paul Wolf and this team, hey, we're going to do something different. They did it in this race last year. Restarted. They nowhere near had the best car. Found a way to win with strategy. Here they are trying something again.
So let's focus on the bottom left just for a second. Blaney, minus 32. He's wrecking off, not going anywhere. Chase Elliott, minus 24. Running in 18th. Lots of points available if he can move forward. Joey Logano, minus 21. No real points available, but in one more position, it's an automatic berth if he can win this race. And then you have William Byron, who just wrecked, right? So when you look at those points, understand how quickly it can change in complexion of just these restarts right here.
And I would go back even deeper in the field. We talked about Christopher Bell, Denny Hamlin restarting in 10th. Who is going to be able to take off with forward momentum on 2 tires? You don't know which lane's going to go well. You haven't seen this today. This is the first time we've been in this situation. So if you're Bell, what are you doing here? Are you jumping on the outside trying to make it 3 wide?
Well, Bowman is. He's going to go on the apron. That 48 car is probably on the apron leaving the triangle.
Remember, you cannot change lanes until you get to the start-finish line.
That's got all the rules.
And keep in mind that black and gold, number 5, Zach Brown Band, Hendrick Motorsports Chevy of Kyle Larson is the first car
All right.
with 4 tires.
Logano, Briscoe side by side.
Logano and Briscoe, the 2-tire stop. Keselowski, the 2-tire stop. Larson did 4.
Oh, crash.
It's
Ty Gibbs. Bunch of other cars involved.
I think that's the 88 of SVG.
Wow.
The 16.
Ellie, you get through? Wow. Y'all piled up.
It was building.
They got 3 wide.
SVG was having a good run and he's involved.
Like they wrecked before they even got to turn 1.
Exactly. So the 6 blocks bottom, 48.
Cody Ware
That's 3 wide.
got massive damage.
The row behind that is 3 wide. And to your point, Jeff, they're really not even at full speed. I think they just start ping-ponging off each other. Let's take a really good look here. Watch for
The Elliott's right there. Well, let's see if he gets through it.
The 54's right rear and the 20's left front come in contact with one another. If you back that up, it's kind of like they're.
Oh, he barely got through that. Couple of bumps, but it should be okay.
20's looking left. Oh, yeah. I don't know if the 20 was getting pushed by the 54, but the contact between Bell and the 54 sends a 54 spinning.
I feel like it started with the 88 and the 20. Watch this. There's contact right there.
Oh, yeah. Clear high, ding. Okay. If you're asking yourself, where's Bell going? To the front. Bell's trying to get to the front to win this race, and it's just.
Yeah, he was going to try to go to the middle, and the 54 was coming up. It's just a restart. I mean, it's just everybody. Look at Chase Elliott back here. Look how close he gets to getting in this wreck.
There should be some spots getting for Chase Elliott because of that wreck.
And listen.
What do you even do, right?
It's like the 20 was trying to get below the 88. The 54 was coming up. That's right. Just a restart. I mean, you just have to be so aggressive.
You spent Gisbergen's view. It's Cody Ware.
I mean, what are you going to do? There's nothing you can do. He was slowing down. you saw people beside him not slowing down, speeding up, and it actually worked out better for them.
He was back there minding his own business and wrong place, wrong time.
He did nothing wrong.
Kim, tell us more about Chase Elliott.
Yeah, he didn't get quite out of that damage free. He said he got hit on the left rear pretty hard on the tire. He said, I think it's bent, but nothing we can do. Right now, running in the 15th position. Not enough damage that they're going to give up that track position to bring him down, but something to keep an eye on as we continue with 21 laps to go here at Vegas, Marty.
I'm glad to see Ty Dillon out of the infield care center, the caution before. So walk us through your perspective on things. Did your spotter let the 24 know you were coming to pit road?
Yeah, for our field team, there was something wrong with the race. We're all just couldn't get it fixed. We were hoping to get it back to the shop, diagnose that. And my spotter before we were coming to pit road. Maybe I didn't wave him off enough, but I feel like at this level, you kind of trust your spotter to do that. I don't know what we do different there. About to hit pit road and just take tires. We're taking our medicine on the day, unfortunately. I hate it for the Hendrick guys. I hate it for Chevrolet that it happened that way, but I'm not even looking out the mirror at that point. I'm just trying to hit my points, get off pit road, and he hit me hard. So, it's an unfortunate way for that to happen.
Were you coming to pit road higher than you normally had all day long in the green flag stop?
I don't think so. No, that's pretty much the line I'd taken all day. Trying to still.
It just seems like with the Byron and Ty Dillon incident, it just seems like spotters do not have good coordination there.
Maybe it blended in a little bit, but I hate it for them. We brought on great partners.
20 laps to go. And I told you that wasn't going to be the last caution. We had another one.
Lee, as he mentioned, a hard impact. Just glad to see that Ty Dillon is okay after that one.
Hey, Jeff, you and I sat up here and watched a couple ways of green flag pit stops, and I think it's fair to say that he could have been closer to the white line, but I think it's absolutely fair to say he is by no means higher than a lot of other cars that have been coming to pit road. So, I don't know what everybody's going to say and what driver Eric it is. Not the lowest, but not the highest either. Marty, how about the other side of the conversation?
Yeah, let's chat with William Byron. Glad to see him walking out of the infield care center as well. Man, walk us through how all that went down and how much time you had to react when you saw the 10 coming to the road.
I never saw him. I didn't see any indication that he was pitting. It was probably 12 to 15 laps after we had pitted, so I thought the cycle was fully over. But nobody said anything to my spotter, from what I know. I had zero idea. Everybody's been wrapping the paint really far around the corner, and that's what I was doing to have a good lap. And I was watching him, thinking, okay, he missed the bottom a little bit here, and then he just started slowing, and I was like, I had no idea what was going on. So I'm just devastated. I had no indication, so I obviously wouldn't have just driven full speed in the back a little like that.
You talk about the devastation. Were you thinking that you had a winning race car today, William?
We were right there with the 5. I got loose a few laps before and lost the lead, which I was bummed about. I was going to try to get my balance back to a reasonable place. I was a little bit loose that run, looser than I expected to be, and we just kind of pacing it. And just as good as we were, and just as good
we
as
got a
going,
race.
you just for random shit to happen like that, it just sucks. So
Byron just first on live TV.
Obviously, would never do that. During the cycle, you're anticipating guys pitting, and it just sucks.
You can tell the disappointment in his voice, but I want to go back to the word William Byron used, Lee, and that was devastation. He knew he had a shot to win the race, and certainly to lose it in that fashion, not what the 2014 wanted or expected.
Well, a couple things. I think communication is the key.
Hey, Briscoe first, Logano second, Bowman third, Larson fourth, Kozlowski fifth, Hamlin sixth, Bell seventh, Kyle Busch is in 8th, 9th, Reddick, and 10th, Chris Buescher. Elliott's in 13th. You just got to make up a few more positions, and you'll be in there with the other group.
William Byron, he never saw the signal from the spotter. So
hey, all these cautions are going on, but it's helping Elliott, so I don't mind them.
Also on the racetrack, and also you had no idea that he was going to pit because the pit cycles had already happened. He just was no indication that someone was going to be pitting, so he wasn't looking for it.
So, Jeff, you were spot on. I didn't even think of that, but it was clear that these drivers understand when you're in a pit cycle to just be more aware of that. It's his first comment
was we were 12 or 15 past my pit stop, so I assumed the cycle was done. Then he followed up with the line to help his car was to wrap the white line even longer. You probably wouldn't have done that if you thought you were in a pit cycle. So just an awful set of circumstances. It comes down to communication. If he felt the 10 was too high, I feel like Willie would have said that. He didn't. So I just feel like this is an area of the racetrack that we see close calls a lot, and lack of communication and kind of an oddly timed pit stop ends up taking Willie Byron out of the race.
Ty Dillon could have been on the white line. He still would have hit.
Good point. That's a great point.
That was no,
Because he was on the white line.
Yes, it was your name was
Well
so
said.
great. It
Well
was
said.
not a match.
Man, that's too bad. You could just tell me everybody, like, poor Willie was just shell shocked. He's trying to process everything that's happened. Well, because if you think big
And they got people in the back
go
today.
to the championship for
That's about it.
2 weekends, he will be thinking back to that moment. Yes, for so long, and he was so good today, leading 55 laps. Keen to get the thoughts of Brad Doherty and our Hall of
So they're
Famer,
probably going to get that going with 15 laps to go, I assume.
thoughts on the race as a whole.
Well, it's been a great race, a lot of battling, a lot of strategy. That last restart, I want to go back to, Brad, because that was kind of the perfect storm. We had drivers getting 2 tires.
Yes.
We had drivers that are in the playoffs getting 4 tires there. And then you also have drivers that aren't in the playoffs anymore that took 2 tires, got themselves in a position right here. So kind of the perfect storm for something to happen. Not even sure it's the last caution of the day the way this is going.
Yeah, I think that's all because of Kyle Larson. Briscoe and Logano both took 2 tires. They both have wounded race cars. They're in front. Larson's closest to him. He gets past those guys. They'll be difficult for the rest of the playoff guys to pass. So everyone was trying to get as much real estate as possible in that restart. And I think you have to do that because it gets spread out. You let Larson get shotgun on the field, you got a problem. So when that flag drops, you got to go.
One thing that I want to make note of here is that this long caution is a major advantage to Briscoe and Logano on 2 tires.
Yep.
We know 4 tires are better than 2. And you now have cooled them down. You now have got tons of heat out of those tires. I'm not saying they're going to be better, but this is best case scenario for these 2 cars.
One other thing is Bowman, who was kind of the guy squeezing his way.
Yeah, so it helps them out, the ones that are on 2 tires.
Yellow. So he'll now be the 3rd car coming to choose. We'll see if he chooses inside or outside. Brad K up there. You said it earlier. RFK still trying to get that win. That would take a lot of the sting out of the year. Hamlin and Bell back in the mix. And Chase Elliott all the way up to 13th. By the way, it's not the kind of history you want to create, but that was a landmark moment for Cup racing in Vegas for the biggest single accident with 11 different cars involved. That was wild. And the laps just keep on ticking down. Music to the ears of the 19 team, the 22 team, and those who took.
I swear, if Logano wins, it's going to be stupid.
Involved in that accident. Keselowski's one of those 2-tire stoppers.
Let's go back and continue the conversation with Ty Dillon and William Byron. So there's Ty Dillon, the first car. It's car in between them, right? So Ty Dillon down the back straightaway, no indication. Hand out the window, there's nothing, I'm hitting. And Ty Dillon said, hey, I didn't show it because I was expecting my spotter to communicate that. With his hand out the window, had he done that, William Byron sees that. He can see it, and he just never got his hand out the window. The communication didn't happen on the spotter stand. So, just, again, a lack of communication, and here we are.
Jeff, you feel like as a driver, you feel like you have an obligation, even in today's world of communication, hand out the window.
I think hand out the window is never wrong.
It's just old school, right? Like,
yeah, I don't think it's wrong.
All right, there's your choose. Yep. 19 bottom, 22 top, no surprise. 48 bottom, 5 top, no surprise really there for me as well. It's gonna be.
So Briscoe on the inside, Logano on the outside, Bowman on the inside, Larson on the outside.
Very enthusiastic.
Oh man,
driving.
Restart's gonna be insane.
With the likes of Alex Bowman trying to get a first.
Hey, and more of them take each other out, and Elliott avoids the wreck.
Trying to lock themselves
Good day for him.
Keselowski trying to get first win on the season. Dylan, tell us more about the 19.
Attack, get the thoughts of his crew chief. Kay,
How much do you anticipate these yellow laps helping you on 2 tires here?
It's definitely a benefit. Still don't know if it'll be enough, but we just had to take a shot. We fallen back to 7th or 8th there, wherever we were. And, don't know how many other opportunities we'll get here. So we'll see how it shakes out. Could be upside down here in a few laps, or it might work out. So hopefully Chase can hang on.
Go for it. Thanks, James. Not the first time that James Small has made that 2-tie call. It did it back at Worldwide Technology Raceway. Dragged Briscoe kind of from obscurity up into the top 10.
From someone who sat there and felt the nerves that we just heard, I said a lot about drivers stepping up in big-time moments.
Here we go.
Time call from James Small.
Briscoe and Logano, side by side. I'd take anybody but Logano right now.
The 11's gained a spot.
Are you ready? Does the gamble
3 flags back in the air.
We're about to find out. Automotive restart time. Good restart, Briscoe. He's
Wow, Briscoe and Logano get a great restart. The other ones, not as much. And Hamlin's putting Larson 3 wide. That's going to help Briscoe and Logano.
That spot that Denny Hamlin gained during that crash gave him the opportunity to make this move.
First 2 guys made the 2-tire stop. Will it last? Will they have the speed? Here comes Hamlin and Bowman. Larson and Reddick's not done with yet either, as he goes on the inside of Keselowski.
So far, 2 tires holding up great on the 19 and the 22. 48 on 4. Ben Larson.
Where's Elliott at right now?
Logano gave him the bottom, but now he got really tight.
Oh, here comes Larson.
With authority. The 5 goes to 3rd. Now he's working on Logano. Hamlin's trying to
Logano's blocking for his life right now.
Reddick's got right around the outside.
Every lane the 11 chooses gets blocked. He can't find a way. You said it, didn't he?
Elliott's back in 20th. Are you kidding me?
He's gaining them still 12
He sucks on restarts.
Get by Logano first. I think he has done it.
Sure has.
Should have took 2 tires.
The highest place car that got 4 tires on that last stop.
Denny Hamlin through the middle.
It's painful being an Elliott fan.
One set of corners. He's now chasing the 5.
You think you're in the race, and then your pit crew or your crew chief blows it away.
Anywhere they are, he is willing to put that car in any position.
Look at the momentum he gets. Can he get to the left side? He does.
He'll clear Logano easily here.
And how about Chase Briscoe making 2 tires work? He needs to do it for 10 more laps.
Larson better get going because that 11 car is flying.
Chase Briscoe is 10 laps away from locking himself into the championship 4 for the first time.
Okay, Logano doesn't look like he's going to win now.
Look who's chasing him. The 5 and the 11. The stacked trifecta at the front of the field. The 11 climbs the bank. He trying to get momentum. The 5 a little defensive line.
Oh, they both had a good run on 4 exit right here, though. Look at that. Briscoe did not roll the center very well.
Can he hold?
Yeah, Larson's there.
9 more laps. Briscoe, Larson, Hamlin. 2 Joe Gibbs Racing's teammates. And in the middle is Mr. Hendricks, main man.
Briscoe can't go to the bottom here. He ran the bottom of the last lap, and it didn't work. He goes to the bottom. Let's see if he can make it work. I think they'll gain a ton of momentum on him here.
A better corner for the 19 that time.
These
8 laps to go.
left Logano and
I think it's a matter of time if Larson's going to pass Briscoe. But if Larson's going to pass Briscoe, he's got to make it quick because Hamlin's right behind. If here comes Hamlin, you know he's going to take his opportunity on Larson. Wow, Hamlin trying to pass Larson on the outside. They're going to battle. This is what Briscoe needs.
he's not giving up. Larson is fighting this. All the while, it's working better for Briscoe.
Oh, he's going to slide him. He did it.
Oh, wow. Larson slid up right in front of Hamlin.
And again, while these 2 guys...
This battle's not over yet, though.
Briscoe some relief.
Briscoe says, keep side-drafting each other, please.
Hamlin has got this outside rolling.
6 laps to go.
6 laps to go. Can Larson and Hamlin get there?
The 11 might be the answer for the 19. Was that enough? Was that the gap? That half a second he gained?
Christopher Bell, Joey Logano. Look at the run Kyle Busch is having in the 8.
Early in the race, Kyle Busch was in trouble. Here he is in 7th place.
Side by side for second.
Okay, 5 laps to go now.
Talked about how the 8 hadn't found any speed, but today they had found something that Kyle likes in that 8 car. I think Hamlin's got to get him down the bottom. There it is. Hamlin through. Is there enough time? That is not what Briscoe wanted to see, because this 11 car is fast.
Now Hamlin's got past Larson. Can Hamlin run down Briscoe?
For his first championship. 59 wins, will today be 60.
Hamlin's really making it outside work. That's going to be 4 laps to go. Look at Hamlin to run his down on Briscoe. Briscoe's got a block.
Goes up on the high side. Remember, it's a 2-tire stop versus a 4-tire stop. Denny's better equipped with 4 new tires.
Yeah, Hamlin flies by Briscoe, and Hamlin's got the lead.
Denny Hamlin trying to put his name as the first to advance. He needs 3 1/4 more perfect laps because Larson is back on the offensive. What a great job on the restart, and what a great job by Chris Gale making the changes to this car.
Got 3 laps to go. Now Hamlin's just got to hope he doesn't get a caution.
It's not over yet, but he's in great position.
Remember, he had that shifter issue earlier in the race. The car wasn't great in the first stage. Chris Gale and the crew worked on getting it more comfortable, more user-friendly, more speed out of the 11 for Denny Hamlin.
They did a great job. They also had some fortune. Remember, that wreck started. He was in 10th. He came out of that wreck in 6th.
Yeah, look at that.
2 laps to go as Larson fights Briscoe for second and grabs it.
Briscoe doing all he can, Jeff. I think the 2 tires are finally giving up on the 19. It's going to be a really good day. Not the win they were looking for, but a great battle for Briscoe. Logano, he's hung on to 6th place. He's kind of leveled out. Bowman is behind him, but not catching
Yeah,
him
Briscoe.
halfway to speed.
I mean, that was a big gamble. Maybe if he had less laps, that would have worked. This was a longer, short run. And 1 lap to go for Hamlin. 1 lap to go, and he can lock himself into the championship for the first time since 2021. Denny Hamlin. It's a different type of level he's on this season. Out of turn 3 and out of turn 4. He's going to grab another win. He's going to advance himself to the championship 4. Hamlin cashes in here at Vegas. He wins. And Bell got 3rd for Briscoe.
Hello, can anyone hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You were probably
Holy
muted
shit,
the
dude.
whole
What
time.
was wrong with my mic?
But Hamlin won.
The GOAT.
The GOAT with 0 championships.
He's winning this year's championship, bro. That's what I'm saying.
That's number 60.
He's winning this year's championship.
Yeah, Hamlin, that's number 60 for him. He's won 60 races now.
Denny's dad has not been well. And at his last victory, he dedicated that to his dad. And once again, you heard Chris Gale do that one for dad.
Wow.
And look at where he sits in the history of the NASCAR Cup Series, tied with Kevin Harvick. 10th on the all-time win list.
You know, it's insane the amount of wins Hamlin has, and he doesn't have a championship.
Yeah.
All right, so your top 10, Hamlin, Larson, Bell, Chase Briscoe, Tyler Reddick, Joey Logano, Alex Bowman, Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch finally got a top 10.
Busch?
Ryan Preece and Brad Keselowski, your top 10.
Noise.
And Elliott lost 5 positions on that restart. He's either got to win Martinsville or Talladega now. All right, guys, I'm ending this stream. I'll see you guys for the podcast. And I'll see you guys for the preseason race Saturday. And then the race at Talladega on Sunday. See you guys later.